Going live on audio. Okay, so Adventure League, and tonight we are playing the first of a trilogy, the Phlan 2 trilogy from the, who are these people? Baldwin Games, called Demogogue. It is election day in Phlan. And so now this trilogy, all three of them basically take place at the same time. We're only doing one of them tonight. But so it's going to make logistics the next 2 weeks a little interesting if I've got different players. So let me see here. I have my story time here somewhere. Aha, here it is. Are we ready?
Yeah, aye.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Nothing for Phlan has come easy. And so it is with the most unprecedented event in its history, the election of the next ruler of the Cinnabar throne. Jessel Greycastle, the highest-ranking member of the Black Fists and the current de facto ruler of Phlan, has called for a popular democratic election, something that has never happened in the entire history of the Moonsea. She has also declared herself a candidate for First Minister. Barrett Sokol of House Sokol and Colvin Doverson oppose her with their own candidacies. Barrett seeks to be named High Counselor and bring back the Noble Council of Ten, while Colvin Doverson claims a tenuous lineage to the original Cinnabar throne and the Lord Protector. Recent news and events, which are a direct result of the election and candidate actions, include the cleansing of Valhingen Graveyard and the resulting evidence of Colvin Doverson's blood ties to the throne of the original Lord Protector of Phlan, Kval Deorin himself. In addition, Barrett Sokol has spent a large sum of his personal resources to fund an expansion of Phlan's defenses by beginning the construction of a wall that will surround all parts of the city. Fun commentary by my grandson in the background. Okay, and finally, Jessel Greycastle championed a cause with the help of adventurers she hired, some of you in fact, that correctly discovered and prevented an outbreak of disease that would have wiped out Phlan's population. Amid these events stood a fourth candidate, a simple priest of Bane, who seemed to stand little chance against such strong claims to the throne. Like any good follower of the god of tyranny, he decided to move on the city and simply take it, with Banite clergy from Mulmaster, summoned devils, and Zentarim mercenaries. His attempt was defeated. Excuse me, little one. You need to go elsewhere, please. Sorry about that. Okay, put the sticker on my arm here. Okay, I'm stickered. Now you can go. Where was I? Oh, yes. Zentarim mercenaries. His attempt was defeated, but some now fear repercussions from neighboring Mulmaster, the capital of Banite worship on the Moonsea, or worse, from the Black Lord himself. Nevertheless, the city pushes forth with its election plans, requesting the factions provide some oversight of the election to ensure a smooth resolution to the outcome. They have provided this in the form of a group of reliable adventurers. That's you.
So whatever happened to that coup d'etat that happened?
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah, I know that's where we left off, was with the Banite conquering of Phlan, and I have not been able to find. I have searched through references, and I have not been able to find what happened to it. So,
All right, I guess we kicked them out.
I guess we
All
did.
this is happening in concurrently.
Yes, the Baldwin Games group did have a Phlan 1 special that was an interactive thing that I have not been able to get my hands on, and my assumption is that's where the Baneites were kicked out. So Here we are. And let me get to the right page. It'd help if I was on the right page. Yes, here we are. And this is the day Phlan has anticipated for 2 seasons. At last, it is election day, and I'm be-stickered yet again. This one's on my back. I can't even see what the sticker is. Okay, I'm going to be all over stickers by the time we're done here. Oh, I should show the camera. See, I have a sticker there for the camera, anybody watching stream. Oh, let's see. It's election day. Your accomplishments are well known in Phlan, or if a little less so, you at least travel in company with people who are well known in Phlan. Lyra, especially, and Lyric are both somewhat notorious here. And the leaders of the city and the leaders of your factions or your god have asked you to ensure the election is conducted honorably and without incident.
Fairly.
Fairly. Well, honorably. Fairly? You can bring that one yourself.
Without incident, that'll be it's Phlan, so good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. It has been an easy assignment so far this morning, but you are summoned. A young herald leads you while saying, "Urgent and official business," and as the crowd parts to let you through for your passage, leaving a wake of buzzing speculation. You see your destination long before you arrive, the site of the Lyceum reconstruction. That is the Banite temple and a school. So anyways, you're at the site of the reconstruction. However, in its place is a black pyramid tower that soars overhead, piercing the sky as like a spike that has been driven into this world from below. When you passed this location yesterday, it was not here. Faction representatives, nobles, city leaders, and a company of Blackfist soldiers keep a growing crowd at bay. A panic-stricken city official notices you and makes her way over. "Oh, you're here, you're here. Come through here." And she kind of gestures you in and brings you in and brings you inside the line and over here. And she brings you over next to a plain black wall of the tower. "Oh, thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness you're here. They're gone."
Oh, wait, hold on. Who's gone?
The candidates. The candidates are gone.
All of them?
All of them. They, at different times, each of them was seen going into this, and she
You mean
bangs her hand.
Barrett Sokol, Greycastle, and what's the other chap?
Doverson.
Yeah, that Burke.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
has
Maybe
never
that means
happened in
somebody new
Mallmaster, this
can rule.
buffoonery. How do you run an election
All
here?
right, hold on. Where do they go?
Well, they were each of them was seen going into here, but I mean, look, it's a flat wall, and she bangs her hand on the wall. However, what you all see is an opening filled with darkness that she is banging on. The witnesses have just seen them go in there and disappear. Each of them, all three of them missed their speeches this morning. It's election day. They're supposed to be here. They're supposed to be all about. What are we gonna do?
Calm down. Have you
Maybe someone
spoken
new.
to anybody who may have seen this? Did anybody see this arrive, or just what is this, and why would they go into it?
I don't know. That's your job to find out. How would I know that? I'm just a city official.
Yeah, sure. Why would a city official ever be relied on to solve a problem in this city?
This is fun.
See if they just let us take it over.
Sometimes I think that would
Well,
probably be more straightforward.
hold on.
Right.
Maybe that means a new candidate can show up.
True,
Do you think so? We don't have their names on the ballots.
I would gladly run for the party of Mallmaster.
I would hesitate to allow that or something.
No. There's already enough rumors about Mallmaster. For God's sake, don't start saying that.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit. So let's focus on who's already on it. What's with this thing? Have you had anybody look at this wall? Are you sure it's not magical or nothing?
Well, I mean, it doesn't look magical. What does magical look like?
She'll walk up and place a hand on it.
Lyra does, you mean?
Yes.
Well, Lyra does not see a wall. Lyra sees an opening filled with darkness.
Well, what she sees, that she saw them interact with like a wall.
Well, it looks like she's banging her hand on a wall like this and pointing at the wall, but as far as you can tell, she's doing this on an open passageway.
Oh, great. All
Hmm.
right. Lyra's going to turn to the others. All right. It seems like we're getting called on to help these people again. What do you guys think?
Her and Tendra will start walking forward into the darkness.
I'll pop 2 castings of aid on everybody. See chat for how much HP you get, and I will follow you into the dark.
Just give me a second, guys.
I will cast Dark Vision on myself so I can see, and I will just stand behind the brave people and smack stuff with my halberd bravely.
Okay.
If we're walking into this, we have to be careful. There's a lot at stake here, apparently. We need to help these people get as far towards this election thing as possible. Can't imagine why they put it off this long, because all manner of things have gotten in the way. We need to make sure we get them back. So I know Yorick and Crispy, but I don't know the other 2 of you, so stick with us, you'll be fine. Lyra is going to expend her inspirational leader. Everybody here can gain 18 temporary hit points.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. And if you can just tell me how much aid health I got, because I missed that.
30.
So,
Okay.
Zassel, Lamel, Marines, and the Mount all get 30 hit points from aid. The other 3 of us gets 25.
Cool. Okay, got that calculated.
Yeah.
Okay, as you step up, the blackness of the entrance envelops you, pulling you inward. You hear gasps and screams from the crowd and the city official as they react until nothing but darkness and silence surrounds you.
Okay. As I step forward, I will ignite my sunblade. Do I see now?
Not yet. As objects begin to come back into view, you find yourself in a square room. Behind you is a solid black stone wall. On the other walls are 3 heavy iron doors, each one displaying a different relief of the same warrior in different battle scenes. Armed with a spear, shield, and ornately plumed helm, each scene glorifies the warrior victory in battle. No face can be seen behind the visor, only blazing red eyes set in a deep black night.
Is the wall behind us as we enter solid?
It is solid, yes.
Presumably there's no light other than the light we bring with us?
Correct.
We have come for the politicians. The election must take place.
All right. What are these poses on the door?
Well, you've been around Phlan enough that you recognize these are carvings of Bane, the god of tyranny, war, and fear.
Blasted Bane again.
So Bane is the god of darkness, or was it death? Or I can't remember.
That's tyranny and stuff.
Tyranny, war, and fear, and who has been off and on the patron of Phlan, and the Black Fist were dedicated to Bane until Jessel Greycastle broke with them at the arrival of Organcherix, the Green Dragon.
He's the god of being a right arse.
Okay, that's fine.
One way to put it, yeah.
The emblem
Okay,
of
sounds good.
armor, the symbol of the god Torm, starts glowing as he just squeezes his halberd and taps it on the ground. Torm does not fear Bane, neither shall I.
All right, let's go to the first door, the one on the far left.
Okay. Do you open it?
Is there anything in particular about this one that sets it apart?
No.
Then going through.
I'm like standing right behind you, holding my blade nice and high so you have light.
Thank you, Lyric.
And I'm behind them, holding the halberd.
Okay. A booming thud echoes as you pull the door open. A round room with glowing candlelight is revealed. At the center of the room is a dais and altar, upon which lays the unconscious Barrett Sokol. On the opposite side of the room, a middle-aged human male paces back and forth. He is clad in a gleaming gold breastplate, a flowing red cloak, and has a prominent black gauntlet on his right hand. Though he carries brutal scars as well as fresh and dripping bloody wounds, he is also an imposing figure and no doubt a capable combatant. Unstirred by his wounds, he is muttering to some unseen person as in an argument.
All right, step away from the merchant shop and nobody needs to get hurt.
He looks up. Ah, yes, the very people I wish to see. Do come in so that we may discuss matters. You probably have questions, and we might as well get those pesky things out of the way before we get on with things.
Not really, we're just here for him.
Yeah, we need all of them, not just this one. We took a couple. One piece.
Well,
Jeez,
you could
guys
remove them from
can
power
do
or
things.
convince them that their rule is not legitimate. However, this trial will go on.
Trial what?
Well, leaders need to be tested. They need to be challenged and seen if they are worthy.
While I accept that statement in principle, I believe the trial that you speak of is called an election, which they should be participating in right now.
Yeah, and I may not
I see his point of view.
Election. I suppose you also think it should be fair, as if anything's ever fair.
I may not necessarily like this merchant chap, but he did a good deed and is making a lot of connections for the city. So yes, I think at the very least he deserves his fair chance. Now, are you stepping away from him, or are we gonna have to get nasty?
Well, he may well pass my test. If he does, I will dominate his rule and use him as puppet to do my bidding. Such
And
is
who
the
would you be?
benefit of servitude. This is a great reward for them and for the city of Phlan. I'm sure you disagree, but if you do agree, then you would want to assist in culling any unworthy petitioners.
And
Look, bro,
who
I'm
are
about to hit you
you to
upside
pass
the head.
judgment?
Who am I?
Like,
I am Bane, and Phlan is mine.
All right, Lyra's gonna step up. If he attempts to stop her from taking the man, she is going to fight him.
I would like
to
to insight
give
check that
myself
statement.
guidance and make an intimidation check.
Okay,
Ooh.
and Cold Fusion, I missed what you were saying about Leoric.
I wanted to insight check that statement that he thinks that he is Bane.
Go ahead, and Lyra, you are unable to get onto the dais. There is a barrier.
Why is that?
Why is what? Why is there a barrier?
How am I unable to get to it? Oh, there's a barrier.
Yes. Well, this guy is certainly dressed the way avatars of Bane typically look. And he does seem to have the power to back it up, and as intimidation seems to go absolutely nowhere.
Okay, so he truly believes that. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is he's not just some madman who claims that he's some avatar of Bane. He actually believes that he is the avatar of Bane.
Well, isn't the definition of madness so that you don't know that you're mad?
Well, the whole point is a lot of. Well, the more to the point is there's a lot of charlatans, right? Who tries to convince other people that they are far more powerful than they actually are.
So how about
Lior, can you break this? It's magic of some kind.
Or how about
Speaking of that,
Marnus or Salamel?
can I make a deception check?
Sure. What are you trying to deceive?
Well, Avatar of Bane, I am Sir Crispy Bacon of Clan Bolognese, fresh from Mole Master. Avatar of Torm.
All right, is this magical barrier?
It is a magical
And I'm
barrier.
like, wait, you're an avatar of Torm? Why didn't you tell me this?
Because he's an Avatar of Bane. You can be an Avatar. What's your god's name?
So we can't do anything?
You can try.
All right. Attacking the barrier
is
with
it-
physical force. Does that do anything?
It doesn't. Physical force does nothing. Shadow.
I was gonna say, is it an actual barrier that's like from floor to ceiling and stuff?
Well, you can't see it. I mean, trying to feel it around, it's very much. I mean, you can definitely feel it. You cannot go through.
Because I was gonna try to like run out the walls and try to go up and over it.
Okay, there's nothing physical to hang on to, so you are not able to go up and over.
Well, I can run up walls and stuff because I'm on high enough level monk.
Okay, but there is no wall to climb up.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way to get
As-
through unless we have magic, apparently.
And the
As
man
they're
stands
saying-
back and crosses his arms, and he just looks so
As they're
impatient.
saying barrier, I 5th level dispel magic.
Okay, and it has no effect.
Okay. No, I don't know, guys. It's not worth it.
Lead the way, Avatar of Bane. We have
Excellent.
much to discuss, I'm sure.
So you are ready to do this. All right, splendid. Oh, let's see. Should I tell you anything about it? Oh, I suppose I should. So, you are part of the test. I have given each candidate, in this case, what was his name? Oh, Sokol, whatever his name is, merchant fellow. I have given him great power. And you must either remove him from power or convince him that his rule is not legitimate. Although he enjoys his current position in which I've empowered him. So, force will probably be required.
So we could just hit him upside the head a couple times, knock him out, and drag him back, and you can take your power back.
You can
How are you
certainly
gonna get
try.
to him? He's on the other side of the wall.
And,
I think that he can shut the wall down.
and as the warrior just turns his head towards you, peering into, and each of you, it feels like he's peering directly into you, even though he can't be peering into all 5 of you at once. Your inner thoughts are seemingly exposed. It's time you see what's going on inside that head of his. You should hurry. The longer you wait, the more powerful he becomes. He takes a deep breath and slowly closes his eyes. With a clench of the gauntleted fist, tendrils of shadow begin swirling around him, thickening and filling the room surrounding you so completely that light fails, and finally blackness. You become aware of sounds before the images are focused. A scream of agony, the crackling boom of lightning, falling debris, and crossbow bolts being loosed. And then you see it all. Except I gotta put your tokens down here. Voila, tokens. Okay. You find yourself, did I move you guys? Yes, I moved you. Excellent. You find yourself in a small square. White smoke rises from smoldering debris all around you, and I'm losing who do I keep losing? I keep losing Shadow. You hear okay,
What is
Shadow?
up?
Are you the one?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Maybe you aren't the person I kept losing. Okay. So you find yourselves in a small town square. White smoke rises from smoldering debris all around you, and it somewhat lightly obscures the area. A small nearby building was clearly just decimated. 2 Black Fist soldiers. Okay, it is Shadow coming and going. Are you here, Shadow? Shadow?
Well, I don't know if it's the Discord in general, but I had to reconnect because you kept jumping in and out. I think it might be your connection.
Okay, maybe it is. Let's see here. So where are we here? 2 Black Fist soldiers stand in a protective stance, shielding a young female gnome. Several other Black Fists lie dead. They are engaged with a group of warriors unfamiliar to you. Their tabards are a deep purple with a single upward pointing triangle that is bright green and featured prominently. Okay. Bright green and featured prominently. They are human, and each has a clean-shaven head. Some wear plate and carry swords whose blades pulsate with black and green energy. One wears robes and seems to be surveying the activities with a keen eye on you. Looking your way, that would be the one over here. The Black Fist commander falls, reeling on the ground, holding his head with both hands. He then goes still, his eyes open with blood dripping from his ears and nose. And he is now dead. So, Shadow and Blind Man, you are on the edge of a square. You see there's a thick wall with a gate in it off to the right. You're at the southern edge of the square. The gnome is kind of up near the northern edge with the fallen Black Fist and the one surviving Black Fist there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those 5 of those warriors with the funny swords that have been in combat with them, as well as the one robed one who's kind of off to the side. And this whole combat thing is roughly, somebody was doing measurements here, and it's about 45 feet from your group.
Can I walk up and try and talk to them?
You certainly may.
So I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be like, greetings there, gentlemen. What a fine day it is today. I was wondering, have you guys seen this? What was the dude's name? The dude that was unconscious.
Barrett Sokol.
Yeah, Barrett Sokol. You wouldn't have seen one of them now, him now, would you?
And the soldier in front of the Black Fist strikes at the Black Fist, and the robed person moves a little bit closer towards you and starts to laugh.
I don't think these are the
What's
talking
so
sort
funny?
of York. And let's help them before they kill that man.
Yeah.
Of course we know who Baron Sokol is. He is the chief counselor, and we work for him. We are arresting these traitors over here.
Arresting? Looks like you're killing them. Upon whose authority are you arresting these people?
The Barons. We're cool.
Yeah, but the Baron doesn't
Christy would
have
like-
authority,
First-
right? Because he's not yet elected.
First,
Christy would like to climb up the building.
and
That seemed like a
the-
good idea at the time.
say again.
Crispy climbs to the top of this building. If I have to dash, my whole movement is 30 feet. Does that get me to the top?
Yes, it does.
All right,
And
I thought-
up there you can see, around this wall, dominating the landscape is a very tall tower that right in the center of town, that is where that pyramid was a bit ago, but it's a completely different, very ornate round tower. Very grand and has an airship on the top of it.
Have they stopped attacking him?
No, they have
Yeah,
not.
that's
In fact,
basically-
they're
Oh,
started.
then
They're
Lyra
moving
is
up.
going to rush in and he's going to attack them.
Yeah,
I'm done waiting for him to talk to these asshats.
All right, let's get some initiative
Yeah.
going then.
Yeah, Zathlamel was just about to do the same thing.
Fine.
Alrighty, do I have everybody? Let's see. I need to get where's so Solomel. You have a 13. Where'd you go? Here you are.
Yep.
And
Marnez had
Marnez has a 27. Excellent. Okay.
Oh, did everyone add the 8 HP?
Did I add what to what?
The extra hit points from the aid spell that was
Yeah.
cast earlier.
Yeah, I did that.
All right,
Okay.
Okay.
Marnus, you go first. You are you are 40 feet from the robed person, and you are now currently about looks like about 55 feet from a group of 3 of those other warriors that are ganged up on the Black Fist.
Does the rogue person look like an actual enemy?
Hard to tell.
Okay. I will just sharpshooter one of the Black Fist people.
One of the
Who are
people
looking-
attacking the Black Fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Left, center, or right?
Left.
Okay.
Who's both shots?
13. Do I have the right?
The first one might hit.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
no. So, yeah, these have the wrong. These have the wrong armor class and probably the wrong hit points too, don't they? Well, so that tells me I need to completely redo this
Take your
map.
time.
I need to redo
Yeah.
this map before I release it to Warbucks and Company. Let's see here.
Climbing is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a ranged monk or are you a up close open hand monk?
I am a up close monk. I'm not open hand. I am long deaf.
Oh,
Which means this one's probably
that's
wrong.
cool. I never played long deaf before.
Ooh, let me double check him.
Yeah, it has some nice abilities. I haven't gotten the 11th level ability where it's basically spend a key point and stay at 1 HP if you go down to 0.
Okay, you rolled an 18 and a 13. The 18 will hit.
Okay, I figured. 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Magical if it matters.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
All right. It is the Black Fist's turn. And he wields his great sword against the one he has been engaged with. And he makes actually 3 attacks. He's going to do 1. That's going to miss. That's going to miss. That's going to hit for 18. All right, Leoric.
Okay, I'm gonna say, right, okay, you asked for it. Bonus action, ignite my Sunblade. As an action, I am going to cast a spell. Does the caster counterspell me?
Very likely. Hang on, let me double check. Does he counterspell you? He does not. Seriously? Yeah, seriously, he does not.
Okay, in that case, my spell goes off. I cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Spirit Guardians. What do you need for?
So I can see all of my allies, and I can also see the Blacklist champion and the gnome or halfling or whatever she is.
Mm-hmm.
So I make them exempt from the ability.
Okay.
Let me dock off.
Yeah, post the spell for me, please.
Oh, it didn't actually show the text. Hold on.
Okay, well, wisdom save. So I've got actually I do need 15-foot radius from yourself. So that's
yep. So nothing happens for now. Nothing happens for now. So the roll was 13. I've got 30 feet of movement. I move right here. That's a corpse. I should be able to stand on top of it. Everyone else is immune. They don't roll. They don't roll. It's when they start their turn.
Oh, hello there.
So,
okay.
They still don't roll, right? Let me just post a. Yeah. So this is radiant damage. Yeah, when the creature enters the area for the first time,
yeah, well,
or at the start its turn there. So it did not do either, so it does not take the damage.
You walked through. He was in your space as you went by him.
This guy was invisible or something?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but I just moved around him, right? So
yes, you did.
Yeah, but he would have been in the area when you cast it.
Yeah, but you don't take damage when you cast it. It's only when you start your turn in it, or if you move into it. So he doesn't take the damage.
All right, so he's still invisible.
So yeah, that's
anyways,
fine. That's fine. So nothing happens. Yeah, nothing happens. I just walked straight up to here. I've got my Sunblade out as bonus action, and yeah, enter.
Okay, Zaselimo. You are 30 feet, 35, 30 feet from the newly discovered, formerly invisible robed person. You are 40 feet away from the other robed person. You are about 55 feet.
Right?
Yeah, about 50. Well, no, I've revealed him, so the rest of you can see him. I might as well tell Shadowfire he's there. And you're 55 feet from the nearest three of the guys with the weird swords.
And how far am I from the?
Leoric is next to the three guys with the weird swords. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how far am I from the one that looks like a spellcaster type of person?
The two that look like spellcaster types of people are the one that's 30 and 40. The two nearest to you, the one that was previously invisible, and the other one.
So I'll walk up to the first one that's 30 feet away.
Okay.
I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark him and take 3 swings.
Bonus action and do what again? I'm sorry, I was coughing.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark, right. That will hit.
There's second attack.
That will hit.
And there's third attack.
Good Lord, Shadow. Okay, roll me 3 damages. Let's see if you can one-shot this guy.
As a
What
monk,
weapon
I
was it?
doubt it.
Oh, he's a monk. So that's 2 weapon attacks and then an unarmed strike. Okay.
No, it was 3 weapon attacks. Because I bonus Assassin's Hunter's Mark, and on Goonstalker, so I get the bonus attack on the
Oh,
first.
yes, of course. Yeah, Gloomstalker first turn.
Yeah. Are you a shadow monk along with that Gloomstalker?
No, Long Death, and I actually forgot
Long
to
death.
add in
Okay.
that. So that first damage should be 2 higher. Here's the correct damage for the second one.
Long death monk. Good lord. Okay, so we've got 16 and 14 is 30. Do you have another damage? 30, 53. Well, this thing's bloodied. Are you guys able to see? I know Shadow and Blindman can't, but are you guys, the rest of you, able to see the health bar on these guys?
No.
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 Okay. I know some of the maps I did it, and some of the maps I didn't. Okay, but he's well and truly bloodied. You took a big chunk out of him.
And then on that last one, can you please give me a con save to see if he gets stunned?
Oh, a con save. A con save. Yeah, he's stunned. He rolled a 3.
That would be my turn.
Okay, Lyra, what are you gonna do to my pets?
All right, seeing that one is thoroughly distracted by the very edgy monk, she is going to step up and go after this one, laying into him with the Lotus Blade. First attack,
Hit.
26 to hit. All right, she is going to make a maneuver as she is going to make a trip attack.
Okay, that's what, Dex, I assume?
Strength save,
Strength.
DC 19.
Another 3. Okay, I gotta check. Are these actually rolling? Yes, they are actually rolling. Okay, so what happened? You hit, he failed.
Sweep the leg, slamming him to the ground. He takes 12 points of piercing damage. She then is going to lay into him with her second strike at advantage. 31 to hit for another 12, and then offhand stabbing down with the Silvered Frostbrand. 26 to hit for, I'll throw the sneak onto this one, for an additional 37, 39.
All right, this one's had an even bigger chunk taken out of it. That ought to be distracting, having the casters wiped down so quickly.
Yep, that'll
Anything
be your turn.
else, Larry? Okay, Crispy.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at level 4 for 5 bolts at the stun one at advantage.
Okay. Wait. He's dead after the first 2.
All right. Then I'll take the.
I mean, they're all fired at
disadvantage
once, so.
At the second.
They're all fired at
I can
once.
fire 'em into.
I mean, that's what he said.
No, I just started launching them. The last 3 are at disadvantage though, because the guy is tripped. So a 17, a 12, and a 17.
2 of them hit for another, looks like 16, and he's dead. Okay, so he just sort of finishes them off with blazes of fire take off. It's practically even in a straight line.
Hit him with the Dragon Ball Z look.
Yeah.
End of turn.
Well, it's now their turn and they're dead. So yeah, Marnus.
Do these guys not have a thing?
Yeah. When
That's a
when
good
did they get the turn?
question. That is a good question. Well, they're gonna get a turn
They
right
can't
now.
stand there and look pretty.
No, they can't just stand there and look pretty. They have to look frightening. They have to look scary. They have to look. They're gonna go now, and that will get them in there.
I mean, they can surrender.
Were they the Gith Yankee Knight?
They'll
Yeah.
take
They rolled an 11
9.
above.
They rolled an 11 above. I just didn't have them selected. Okay, so they're going to go right now. So the one that was attacking is going to continue.
5 wisdom saves, please.
Right. All 5 of them, it looks like. Oh, no, 15 feet, 5, 10. Yeah, all 5 of them. Wisdom, you said?
Yep. 13 damage on a fail, half on a success. DC 19.
So
I think you
one,
did one.
one passed, the rest. Okay, tell me again what happens on a pass.
So 13 damage on a fail, half that on a success. Damage is radiant in case it matters.
I don't think it does with these. But no, that's the mind range. I don't want the mind range. These guys again. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Then 13 on these. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Well then, okay, so this one is back to slicing at the black fist that he had been.
Wait, I just walked up in his face.
Yeah. All right. So 27, 37, 43, 43,
Oh, those boys hit
52.
hard.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
black
how come-
fist, the black fist was injured before, and he's not looking good. Okay, so the other two right there turn, and actually, you're gonna have 3 on Leoric, and 1 is going to come down to Zosalamel. So we'll do the 3 on Leoric
My
first.
aura is difficult terrain,
Your aura is difficult terrain. He only
so
moved
you
10
have to
feet.
leave the aura and walk around.
Huh?
Oh,
He could walk out of it and then go over.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. You can walk around it. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be back in a moment.
I will shield the first attack that hits.
Okay, so let's see. Each of these makes 2 attacks, so this is going to be a total of 6 attacks on you. 1, 2, so 23, a 19.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast shield on the
Well, your cat. Okay, so what's your AC with shield?
So my new AC is 27.
3, 4, 5. 1 hits. 1 gets through.
I have adamantine plate, so I'll negate that crit. I will take the damage.
Okay, so
So
that will give
30.
you
That's still pretty
30.
good.
I'll take 30 damage.
Actually, no. You'll take 16 plus 9. You'll take 25. No, that's
Well, he
not
would take the
right.
psychic, so it'd be 16 plus 14.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I was trying to parse out here which ones were the crits and which weren't. Okay.
Con save.
Shadowback. Let me see what the one does against Zosalamel. I lost a sheet. Here's a sheet. There'll be 2 attacks with the Soul Blade. Neither of those is going to get through. Alrighty. So now it's Marnus's turn. So things having moved a little bit. Zosalamel and one of the bad guys is, well, Zosalamel's 30 feet from you, and one of the bad guys is 35 feet engaged there. And there's a dead mage in front of him. There's a dead mage next to Lyra, and then Leoric and the Black Fist and the other 4 of the bad guys are. Let me take off that snapping. No snapping. They
There's
are
4 around the
about.
Black Fist guy?
They're about 60 feet from you. Say again.
Yeah, I was saying, are 4 of them around the Black Fist guy?
4 of the, well, Leoric is up there too, so only 1 attacked the Black Fist guy this time, but the Black Fist guy's looking pretty bad. 3 of them attacked Leoric.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that attacked this guy.
Okay. He's the one on the right of the original 3, and a 14 will miss. A 14 will miss.
And that's just gonna be my turn, because I don't want to waste my stuff.
Okay, it is the Black Fist's turn. He is going to. He makes 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. 2 of those get through. That is 16, 26, 34. All right, he's not looking too good. How many? Actually, how many is he supposed to have? Supposed to have, because I fixed that. Okay, so he's not bloodied yet. Okay, brings us to Leoric.
Okay. Okay. I don't like that guy that just hit me, so
Yes.
let's whack him some.
Neo, whatever you do, do not read Twitch chat. Giz is trying to wreak havoc among all of my dungeon masters.
Okay.
Well, I have to look now.
So attacking the guy that critted me. First attack. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
I'm guessing he's not undead.
He is not
if he's not
undead.
undead, he'll take the 14 radiant. Second attack, same guy, 14 more radiant. How's he looking right now?
Let's see. That's another 18. Let's see. More 14. He's looking good. I mean, yeah, he's a little bit injured, but
Right.
wait a minute. I gotta look at. Look at his hit points.
These guys
you ping
looking
the one
good,
you
you
were
say?
hitting?
Fine. But bonus action.
These guys, hang on.
gonna-
These guys have got.
I love how you took 30 damage and I can just barely see the small amount of
Yeah,
dip in your health.
no. Yeah.
No, it's because I took it off the temporary HP.
I realized that after, but I was like, wow, that really, how much health do you have? That's a lot.
No, it's because of the temporary HP and the
Yeah.
fact that I aided myself. So
And
it's the only real way I can tank. I've got too low HP otherwise.
And I got all these guys have got messed up. Their tokens are all messed up.
Yep.
Okay, I think it's back. Okay, so Lyric, you attacked those hit. I took hit points off.
So 28 damage, radiant to the guy that critted me. And then bonus action, I am going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, so he's looking significantly injured.
Can you just ping which one it was so I know where to put the spiritual weapon? Okay, so
and here's let's see, none.
did you have a token?
Hang on.
Okay, if you don't.
Okay.
Did I miss my turn? I had to step away to grab food.
Not yet. You're up next after Leoric. Someone attacked you, but he didn't get through your AC, so you're all fine. Oh, I got stickers.
Yep. So bonus action attack with the spiritual weapon, 24 to hit for 14 force, all on the same guy. All a lot of 14s.
Now he's bloodied.
Yep, and that is the end of my turn, and here's the new roll for the Spirit Guardians for this round. Oh, nice. 20.
Okay, Zasalabel, it is your turn.
I'll move.
Oh, yes, you are standing right next to one of the guys came up to attack you, so he's in your face. Within melee range of you. And the others are about 25 feet away from you, and they've got the Black Fist and Leoric engaged with them. Both of the mage guys are dead.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move my Hess onto the guy, not Hess, Hunter's Mark onto the guy who's next to me and take 2 swings.
Go for it. That's a hit. And that's a hit. Give me some damage. Oh, this guy's got the wrong... I have to take... He's got the wrong hit points.
You know what? Yeah, I'll spend one more key point. Con save to see he gets done.
What? Okay, there's something messed up here. Let me change him off here. Roll 20 is behaving very oddly. Hang on, I have to recalculate his hit points again. 13, and let's see, you did, how much damage
Mhm.
you did? You did 27 damage. Okay, what's the roll? Strength?
Con.
Con. For stun. Right, now it doesn't open up the sheet. Oh, this is why I play with these before I release them to. Right, here we go. Con. 20. So he is not stunned.
Yeah, that passes.
Get the Yankee flex.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okie dokie dokie. Lyra.
Looking at these chaps out here, are they like the same kind of people as the ones that they met going through the portal to fight the Slad?
No, they don't. It's just a similar. That's the base of their stat block. They look like humans that are shaved bald.
Okay, they're not actual Gith, they just act like it.
Yep.
Alright, then seeing Elor getting swung at, she's going to get up next to him, shoulder to shoulder, and let's start taking it to these guys. Alright,
Okay.
starting at this guy here that's taking swings at El Champion. First
The
strike.
one over here is the one that's been attacking the champion.
14 to hit.
That will miss.
Alright, extra attack, swing,
My mic
natural
is
20.
low. Let me
Alright,
try that.
this
Is
I
that better,
guess
Giz?
then at the one that's been swinging at the guy, this guy,
Ooh, the
natural
30.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that. Okay, which one did you say you were attacking with that?
Well, you said this was the one that was attacking him,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
All right, then it'd be at him.
Okay, and that's definitely a hit.
All right. Just for the heck of it, she doesn't want him taking those swings again, so let's make this a menacing attack just for the extra damage. So wisdom saving throw and superiority die damage added onto that for 70, 73, 78 points of damage.
So he rolled a 17 on the wisdom.
I was gonna say you did double your superiority dice, right?
Yeah, I've got it added onto the thing, so it just automatically doubled it.
Yep.
So 78 damage. Is he still up?
Nope.
All right. Then as she spins on her heels, maintaining her momentum, she is going to offhand stab with the Frostbrand silver short sword at this one in the center.
Okay. That will miss.
14 and 14. All right, that'll be your turn.
Okay. So now the soul blades. That one is okay. They're well and truly distracted. So this one is gonna change to attack Lyra. So we have 2 hits against Lyra.
The first one, she is going to reaction defensive duelist.
Okay. Okay, the next 4 attacks are against Leoric. Is it only 4? Yeah, 4.
Same as before. Shield on the first hit.
Yep. Which gives you an effective
27.
of 27.
So I will shield, but he will still hit with the 27.
Okay, yeah, the 27 hits and the 26
the 26 will miss.
Right.
So I will take another 15 points of damage.
Okay, and the next 2 are against Zasalamel.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, let's discharge Slow Blade. A miss, and a 25 I think will hit you for 10 slashing and 7 psychic.
Just barely though. That's
Okay.
a high AC monkey got there.
Yep. And I think that gets them all. That does get them all. Okay, Crispy.
All right, this one down here attacking my homie the monk. I'm gonna third level guiding bolt.
Okay.
So a 26 for 19 damage, and the
That-
next attack has advantage.
Okay.
And
And he
this
is bloodied.
between this one between Leoric and Lyra, right here where they're getting flanked. I'm gonna
'Kay.
action surge and that one
Okay.
with another guiding bolt at level 3 also.
That will
28
hit.
for 21 damage, and the next attack has advantage.
Actually, he's
and a
not.
turn.
Did they roll their wisdom saves?
They did not. We need 4 wisdom saves.
3.
these
There's
are
only, the other one's
three,
dead.
three.
Okay, I think all of them
They all fail 20 radiant damage each.
Okay, this
So,
one over here is looking particularly bad. Let me get another 20. He took a 13. No, he only took 6 earlier. Okay, 91.
That's the end of Crispy's turn.
20. And Lyra did some damage to him. No, Lyra missed. Lyra
Nah,
missed.
this guy blocked both my strikes, and I basically cut that guy's head off.
Oh, gosh. What is going on with roll 20? 6 minus. Okay. I think I have him right. I may just kill these guys off because I can't. I'm tired of dealing with their. Okay.
Are your tokens moved?
Crispy, was that it? Oregano?
Sorry, push to talk up. Yes, I attacked, used my action surge, and cast it again, and
'Kay.
used 2 third slots. I'm done.
Okay. Marnus. There is still the one. So one of the ones up by the Black Fist and Lyric and Lyra is now dead. There is still the one on Zasalamel, not very far from you. They're
Do I
all
see
looking
the
for you. Do you see which?
The ones that just got the ones that Crispy hit.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna fire one shot at one.
Okay.
I popped the one directly in front of you, so you have advantage on your first attack.
Yeah, I
roll.
know.
And
Yeah, this is the one in, right in Zasalamel's face.
So 26 points of damage. Is he still up?
He is still up. He's looking really, really bad.
I will shoot again at him. I don't know if it's 16 hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. The Black Fist guy is going to stabby at the guy in front of him. 2. One of them hits for another 21. And he's now bloody. Not dead, bloodied. Wrong
Oh,
mark.
he's dead. Oh.
Yeah. Wrong mark.
He's dead.
Continue to whack at this guy.
Okay. It's not going to take much. In fact, it's going to take slightly more than that.
Second attack. 17 will miss, I'm guessing.
17 will miss.
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, he's dead.
31 for 11 bolts.
Okay, he's down.
Perfect. New Spirit Guardians damage, 16 this time. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
You're doing pretty good for that spirit guardian damage so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was only the first round I rolled really badly.
Yep.
Okay. Where am I at here? It's the Solomel's turn. You still have the guy in your face. He is. You could almost just blow him over. He's very, very badly wounded.
Let's start swinging. There's first attack.
Hit. Give me damage.
I was just about to do that.
Yeah, because I mean it will probably be enough to take him down. Yes, he's dead. So you are currently
25.
25 feet from the last remaining two that are between Lyra Leoric and the Black Fist guy.
And just move me over there, and I'll take my other two attacks on.
Okay, we'll put you on the guy
Musa one.
right in front of Lyra. That's the one we'll put you in front of. 18 will
There's that.
hit.
And then bonus action, unarmed attack.
24 will hit. Give me some damage. $13 and 12 for 25. Okay.
And then also since I
Go ahead.
did drop a guy, I get 13 temp hit points.
Okay, well, it's really clear where the battle's going, so we're going to fast forward a little bit. You guys aren't really taking anything in the way of damage, so we're going to fast forward through, and you manage to kill these guys, and we are out of initiative.
Slice, slice, and dice.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
Okay.
I pew pew.
I move forward.
I guess I'll hop aboard my broom of flying and fly up to the battlefield. Well fought, warriors. Well fought.
Okay, and the Black Fist is still alive. Cool. All right, so as things quiet down and the Black Fist goes to double check on each of his, the gnome comes out by one of the alleyways and she gestures about a handful of civilians, and she gets them out through the gate across the way and shuts the gate and then turns back and looks at you.
Mr. Blackfist, who I'm not entirely sure is actually real. Where is Barrett Sokol?
And he looks quite tired, and he sighs, and he points up to the tower. He's probably in the top of that.
Any
And
special defenses he got?
Let's,
the gnome
hurry him.
steps up, and she says, "So do I correctly infer that you are trying to take out First Counselor Sokol?
Certainly trying to reach him.
Reach him for what purpose?"
The hell?
Well, you're gonna find this kind of hard to believe, but I don't think you're actually real. But
She
I am
looks a
still going to
little
treat it.
taken aback. Okay.
I'll still treat it as if you are, but suffice to say that we need to reach him. If he is turned into a tyrant, we can stop it, if that's what you're worried about. But I get the sense this is just a facsimile of creation created by some very powerful creature.
Barovia is a strange land.
We're in Phlan.
Lyra, you notice, because I
Or-
know it would be meaningful to you, that the gnome has part of her ear cut off, which means she's a member of the Welcomers.
Say that again?
She has part of her ear cut off, which means she is a member of the Welcomers.
A welcomer?
She's a Welcomer. And the Blackfist, he's
Oh,
done
you
looking
you
at.
kept cutting out right at the end there. So
Oh goodness, let me.
Is she saying Harper or Welcomer?
Welcomer.
She'll sign Gil. Sorry, what was the exact title that she got from them?
Yeah, I know. They know you.
Master of the Thieves Guild. All right. She'll make the sign. Guild business. No questions, please. Where is Sokol?
It's not safe to talk out here. We should follow me. Follow me. And she turns and looks at the Blackfist and says, "Do you need a hand with that, or I recommend we leave them." He says, I'll take care of these. You take care of them." And so she says, "Come, follow me."
I will follow.
Okay, so guiding you through what you recognize as the slums of Phlan, a smattering of doors and shutters precedes you. In the distance, you see the airship rounding Valjevo Castle, and another one rounding, just taking off from the cylindrical tower in the center of the city that they've been pointing to as having the council. The tall city wall encloses all buildings and fully encloses the shoreline extending out into the bay, out to Thorn Island, where the Sokol Keep is, you may recall. A ship gate has been built to manage port traffic, which is very heavy. You arrive at a humble house near the western docks, where longshoremen are rushing to try and unload and reload ships as quickly as they possibly can. Vilona, the gnome with you, she gestures you inside. Quickly, quickly, in here.
Okay.
Yep, I will follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so getting into her hideout, let's stop and talk for a minute. So, I'm not sure you guys know what's going on here?
Looks like Phlan after the dragon attack set no dragon.
Well, right. It's Phlan after Councilman Sokol won the election. I mean, he was wildly popular. He said he'd install new laws to make all the businesses prosper here in Phlan and promised to jail businesses that tried to cheat honest people. And promised that the wall would keep out enemies. And promise. But instead, he installed all of his cronies as counselors, and they're all the most corrupt merchants in town. So we're kind of under, well, essentially martial law. Some of the oh no, I've forgotten what they're called. Destroyers. Some of the destroyers are mind mages, and they can detect thoughts just by looking at you. And
Oh, I thought it was being hyperbolic, making the 1984 reference, but no.
yeah, no, we've got thought police. Anything
There's
that's
literally thought police.
there's anything that's a threat to Councilman Sokol is, well, arrested and declared treasonous. And the prices are so high that, of course, many of the common folk are declared criminals and jailed or enslaved. So
All right. I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. So this might sound a little weird to you, but just a few hours ago, we were, or at least I was, on the day of the election where there's this pyramid, and we went in and we found someone who said they were Bane and told us to see if we could change the mind of this businessman of wanting to drop out of the election. And the next thing I know, we end up here and we're helping take out those magicians or whatever you want to call them.
the destroyers.
So, or destroyers. So how do we get to the council?
Well, I do know how to get to the council tower. However, you'd have to get past the what did you call them? The thought police? That's actually a pretty good word for them. I do know someone who has an item that can help with that if you want to try to find him.
So we can't use any of those under the sewer system entrances like before.
Well, yeah, we don't control the sewers anymore. If we had a way to obscure ourselves or hide from the mind mages, then yeah, that's exactly the way I would go in. But we need something to help avoid those. I mean, Isolus has an
Who?
object. You could definitely check it. You might be able to get it from him.
Where?
Well, he's in the. He lives in the Podol. What's it called now? The Podol Street Market, but he likes to stay hidden, and so I don't know exactly where he is. You would have to go and try to find him.
What's his name?
His name is Isolus. He's a.
All right, describe him.
Well, let's see, he's kind of tall and thin with sort of mustard colored skin, and actually, I know Lyra would recognize this, and I think Leoric would. Anyone who has done the one in Limbo. This is the same Isolus who was your contact person in Limbo and who came back to help heal Phlan from the
Oh, he's a GIF.
gift, yes.
Oh, okay then. All right. I still don't think this is entirely real, but if he's anything like his real world counterpart, he should be helpful.
I think this is the future to show us what could happen.
It's an illusion, but a very good one. All right. I think I know who you're talking about. I'll see if I can find him.
So go find him, come back here, and then I'll get you into the tower.
Okay, so we need to find.
So the way this is going to go, you head out. You're in the docks area, and the Podol Street Market is not like the plaza that you recall from Phlan. It did begin there, but now it dominates Phlan. It covers several districts. It's a hub for trade for the entire Moonsea region. Words. I mean, there are all sorts of merchants, businesses, black market, green market, any market you want. It is all there. Phlan is all about trade. Any trade is good trade. And so as you head out, the roar of activity coming from the market builds as you approach. There's a sea of people stretching from the gawking seagulls hovering over the docks to the Valhengen gates at Podol Plaza and onward to the fire eaters at the steps of Mantor's bookstore. What you knew as several city districts is now an enormous open market. Artistic craftsmen work alongside unscrupulous black market swindlers who are next to trading pits dealing in raw commodities of every type. And so getting there is somewhat easy, however, the security presence looks fairly heavy. So we are going to run a series of skill checks to gather information on where to find Isolus. So you can use any ability you like. You may not use the same ability twice. So if one person uses an ability, another person may not use that same ability. And you will tell me, so you will tell me the story, what ability are you using, how does that help you find Isolus, and then you will make the roll for me.
Well, probably one of the first ones to start off with is if he is in the area, and there are people that here that he's worked with or aware of. Lyra would like to quietly move around and see if she can't hear anybody mentioning his name or anything that sounds like something he would be doing. So that I would say either stealth or perception.
Give me, I think, perception for that one.
All right. I have reliable talent, so that becomes a 20.
All right. So you do overhear someone mentioning something about a GIF in the Old Town district. Next,
Does it sound like
who's gonna try?
Isolus?
Yes. So your clue is that you're heading over towards the Old Town district. Go ahead, Cold Fusion.
So, do we get to feed this information back to the rest of the party, or do we have to see it through to the end?
You're kind of doing this as a party.
Okay.
I mean,
so
I assume you're
presumably you would let the
passing
rest of-
messages to each other. Yes.
Okay, so you would let the rest of us know of this individual of note, right?
I mean, it sounded like we were doing this all around the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'd all come together with the
that's-
information we gather later.
Yeah. In that case, I would like to try and talk to them and persuade them to divulge the information.
Okay.
So I'll be like, hey, I'm one of you. I'm a welcomer. So why don't you let me know how we're trying to infiltrate the Baron's facility.
Okay.
You got any top tips on how to get there? And we're looking for this. I can't remember what the mind mage's name is. The gift.
Isolus.
Isolus. Yeah, we're also looking for him. You happen to know who he is or where we might find him?
Okay, give me your roll.
Would I have had time to guidance myself before I started?
Yes. Yes.
Is it coming? Oh, there it is. Oh no, I don't have reliable talent, I'm afraid.
Okay. So you learn. So someone tells you, "I'm pretty sure I heard about Isolus over on Lamp Street."
Okay. I will thank them for the information very discreetly, and I'll return to the rest of the party, and I'll be like, someone says that they've seen him at Lamp Street.
Okay, who's
I have
next?
an idea.
Okay, go ahead.
As we head over to Lamp Street, I'm gonna look for, local thugs and everything, being a charlatan. Yeah, not like the rich ones who are successful, but like the crappy ones.
And that reminds
Be
me,
like, hey guys, what's up?
you get advantage on one check for this.
Ooh. Then I would like to make an athletics check at advantage while we, pick heavy things up and put them down and talk about work, see what information I can find out. Who's hiring, man?
Okay. And so you're over by Lamp Street, and I say, Lamp Street? No, 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 no. He's over at Steel Avenue. Okay, who's next?
I mean, I have an idea, but I'm not sure what ability check this would somewhat run under.
Okay, tell me your idea.
Could I use my criminal contacts to help give me more of a direction?
Yes?
Okay. What would you consider that under?
I will give you advantage on the roll. Let's see. Actually, let's see.
If you're looking for a criminal contact, it would probably be something charisma based, since you're trying to rub elbows with people.
Here we go.
Deception?
Yeah, that's fine.
Or persuasion, performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a charisma-based one with advantage.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Okay, you are directed to the dressmaker's shop just down the block over there. Who's next?
I know you still have me on this. Trying to think.
Why do I get the impression we all been told different places?
Yeah.
So this is
Can I try to use like history to try to maybe figure out where like he likes to hang out and stuff?
Sure. And you can reminisce with the dressmaker while you're at it. Go ahead. Do you have anything that will increase that?
Nope.
Okay, well, she tells you to go down into the basement. And as you all troop down into the basement, you're sort of looking around and you're not finding him. Okay, somebody else?
so Lyra was told what place?
Well, you are currently in the old town in Steel Avenue in the dressmaker's shop. You were given a false
her clue
lead.
was-
You guys were given a false lead to Lamp Street, and you're now down in the basement of the dressmaker's shop, and this does not seem to be
Alright.
right. Hello, kitty cat. Squitty, squitty, squitty.
If we don't know exactly, so we were led to roughly the right place, but we feel like we made a wrong turn.
Yeah, you feel like you've made a wrong turn.
All right, but there's still like the dressmaker who has already been spoken to once,
She has been spoken to once, yes.
and
And
do
she
we get the
was
feeling
with
that the
history. She
information we
was
got out of-
she was chatted with a history check.
All right, then I guess Lara will speaking to her about I guess tailoring and stuff. Or Lyra's mother is also a seamstress. She'd like just ask her about her work and stuff, and ask how things have been since Barrett Sokol took over, and if she knows of any gift that that matches his description as we're old friends. So maybe some kind of persuasion check with a panache thrown on top.
And by the way, I knew I shouldn't have taken that left at Albuquerque.
Let's see. You guys have not used insight, and this also it's contested by their insight. Persuasion contested by their insight.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's for
I
the
mean,
panache
you have used persuasion before, but on the other hand, you're doing something different with it now. So I'll give it to you. Go for it. Give me a roll.
All right. 17.
Okay, so
So nice they added the rival talent thing. Good thing too.
okay. She says, "Oh, all right. He's not in the basement. He's upstairs in the attic, second door on the right."
All right. Well, good talking with you, and I guess you're not real, so I guess we probably won't see each other later. Bye.
So you go upstairs and come up to the second door on the right, and you knock. and an uncomfortable amount of time passes after your knock. But at last, it opens just a crack. You see a mustard-skinned humanoid peering through. Ah, it's you. I was beginning to wonder if you would make it or not. Opening the door wide, it is indeed Iceless, and he beckons you in. Please come in so we can figure out why I'm here.
Hi, mustard skin chap. Long story short, unfortunately, you're not real, but your not real self can still help us. Barrett Sokol is not of his right mind. He's been affected by Bane or something that's calling itself Bane. This whole dystopian aspect, it's not real. The election hasn't happened yet, and we're here to try to make sure that this stops. But we need to reach him. There's thought police all over his establishment, and one of the welcomers that we encountered, who's now also not real, said that you had some kind of aspect that could stop their scanning with their minds for us. Is that true?
Ah, yes. Well, that does explain why I'm here. I do remember meeting Sokol when we were back curing, I suppose, the poor afflicted of Phlan. You were there, I think. And he did admire my ring. So that explains what I'm doing here. And he takes off the ring. He said something about mind shielding. Yes, this will do very nicely. And he takes it off and hands it over to you. By all means, take it. I don't know whether you can use it, but I certainly can't because I'm not real. I wonder what I'm doing right now. I'm probably meditating.
Sounds like you.
It does, doesn't it? And a booming voice begins to shake the small room. Citizens of Phlan! And Iceless pulls back the shutters. And even though you had entered this place in the Old Town district, the window now overlooks the market at Podville Plaza. One of the airships is hovering over the crowd, and from the bow, an enormous projection of Barrett Sokol addresses the city. Iceless turns to you and says, "Ooh, this should be good." Sokol continues, "Citizens of Phlan, I have been advised that we have invaders in our midst, those who wish to tear down our way of life. They walk among us even now. They want to take our businesses, our trade, and our money to keep for themselves. Are we going to allow this?" And there's a collective deafening response of "No!" Accompanied by the shriek of my grandson. Let's see, from those gathered outside. "I know not what they look like, but we will find them together. You will be my eyes. I am calling for a complete and total shutdown of anyone entering or leaving the city. We will root out this evil that holds so much hate for us. There will be justice, law, and order." And you cheers. "I'll pay a handsome reward and a 10-day Valievo to anyone whose report leads to the invader's arrest." And there's even bigger cheers. "Now go and find them!" And the crowd roars with excitement, and the projection blinks out. The airship makes its way back to the guild tower.
Well, money
Iceless
talks,
turns.
don't it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
it
It
sure
normally
does. Well, you should have fun with that.
So we are now fugitives, essentially.
Yes, you are. And Iceless cheerfully
This was not
lets
the
you.
side of law.
Yes, he
I was
cheerfully.
not expecting to be on the side of the law when I started this.
Well,
Yes.
being on the good side, the wrong side of the law is all just guff that people try to pose up. It's about doing the right thing.
And now, as you're going to make your way back to Villona's hideout, I'm going to need some stealth checks as you try to avoid all the crowds on your way back. So, give me group stealth.
This is not going to go well. I'm going to try and guidance myself, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. So I have disadvantage. Oh wow. Okay, that really didn't make a difference.
Yeah, but look at all these
Lyra's
other
worked with
rolls.
York in the past. Could she forgo her own advantage to help him a bit?
Well, a group check,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't think it makes a difference.
And yes, in a group check it is. And I am still missing, I'm missing Crispy's. There's Crispy. Okay, well, fortunately,
Give me a sec, it's not everybody.
what was that, Shadow?
No, that's 5.
It's not 5,
Oh,
it's 6.
Marnus, I thought you already did yours. You had a 20.
I have my Pegasus.
Oh, and your Pegasus, yes. Okay, so fortunately, this is a group check, and those of you who are very stealthy are able to overcome the deficiencies. And this gets you out of the initial center of the market area. Give me a second round. Actually, let me do okay, give me a second round.
Okay.
Alright, Lyra will help the orc as best as possible.
So
Natural
that's a
20.
That's a flat roll. It's still terrible.
Okay.
There's a nat 1. That sucks.
Okay, I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I'm missing Crispy.
And I'm guessing it's still like daytime out.
It is. It's bright sunshine. Crispy, I need another stealth roll from you.
Why are people so loud?
Oregano?
Let me make another one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm guessing we all did bad on this stealth check.
1 natural
Not much.
20,
Give myself
and the rest are all below
guidance.
10.
No.
No,
Mine
there's a
was
22.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and now that gets you through, which district is that? It gets you through the merchant district, and now as you're coming into the dock district, give me one more round. Let me put a marker there. Okay, one more round. Fortunately, the further you get away from Podal Plaza, the fewer people, the less intense the search around is. And of course, this is when you all are getting better.
Jesus Christ, these stealth rolls. It's not even that I have a bad modifier. The rolls are so bad.
Okay.
I mean, 2 nat 20s in a row.
All right. Yeah,
I love
so we
this
got the
cloak.
group. You get a close call a couple of times, but you are able to make it through and back to Philona's place. And as you knock and she opens a peek. Oh, you're back. Come on in. Well, how'd it go?
We got a thing, a ring.
Okay, let me see it.
Alright, she shows the not real person, the not real ring.
Okay, and she not real looks at it and she puts it on. Okay, yes, I can use this. Okay, this is a ring of mind shielding. It's going to take all of my concentration to do this. So everybody needs to stay within 25 feet of me at all times to be in range of the ring's effect. If you move outside of that range, the mind mages will be able to detect you.
So
Okay,
Uh,
I think we can do
my main
this.
question
Mm-hmm.
is my Pegasus going to be able to come with us?
Is the Pegasus able to get through 5-foot pipes in the sewers?
Probably not.
probably not.
Probably not. I think Tandra's going to have to wait up here.
All right. Tundra, here's some snacks. Wait here.
Tundra likes snacks. Okay, so I need to get what happened to? I need to grab the Lona's token. Okay, I need a marching order.
We are now. So just to be clear, we are crawling our way through the disgusting sewers.
Yes.
Haven't you ever done this before? Done this like
I
this
have
the
actually
third
done this
time I've
before,
done
but I
this.
still don't like it.
Well, just don't open your mouth too much down there.
Okay, so I need a marching order, and I'm going to put an aura on.
All right. I guess
Let's see, 25
Lyra will
feet.
be in front, being her stealthy self.
25 feet.
I will be right behind you, being my unstealthy self.
And-
Crispy will
and-
be.
And then I guess I'll be behind that, being somewhat my stealthy stealth.
I'll give
and
her
Crispy
sort of a
will be in the
lavender.
back, ready to start throwing spells.
Oh,
What?
I'll
Okay.
break out the heels this time, but you guys did.
I'll be back
exceptionally
in a
well.
moment.
Let's get
How
it
many
bigger.
attunement slots you got there, Leoric?
None.
Damn it.
Okay.
Well,
Might have been
none
worth,
left
might
anyway.
have been worth chucking in my cloak.
Okay, so Solomel, I missed what Shadow said. Near the back, did Shadow say?
no, he wanted to be, I think, third.
Third. Okay, right behind Leoric. Okay, then we've got Bellona, and where do you want to be, Marnus?
I'll be in front of Crispy if Crispy wants the backpack.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, how dark is it in the sewers? I'm guessing it's pitch black.
It's pitch black.
I still have dark vision up.
Okay.
Right, and it's also probably not a good idea to have a flaming sword because it'll blow our cover. So,
And all the
I
methane
am
down
going
there.
to be, I'm going to be effectively blinded. But
just-
what I will do is I will tie some rope around Lyra's waist, and I will basically be led like a blind man through the
Yeah,
sewers. by
guide
Lyra.
dog.
Sure.
Okay. The Solomel
Alright, this
is
going to the weird place.
yeah.
No,
So,
Leoric,
Go,
Leoric, if
Lassie.
it wasn't for all your hard shell and stuff, you might be considered a bit of a detriment here.
okay, let's see. Lyra, you've got the goggles. Leoric is going to
Yeah.
be followed by a rope. Solomel is a gloomstalker. The
Oh.
gnome's okay. Marnus is a half elf. She's okay. Crispy, you said you cast dark vision.
Yeah, I marked off the second level slot at the beginning of the adventure.
Perfect. So I think we are good for traveling in the dark. Okay.
Ooh, so I'm invisible at the moment. Okay.
I'm gonna run into you.
So Bellona leads you into a large sewage outlet under the docks. It is impossible to avoid trudging through the sludge-filled water. Sorry. The stench is... Okay, it's overwhelming.
Could I fly above the water on my broom of flying stealthily?
It is... Most of the time you're going through a 5-foot pipe.
Oh, that sucks. I'm charging.
So we're literally crawling on all fours through this pipe.
Pretty close to, yes.
Have you seen the Shawshank Redemption?
It's okay, it's okay. I have prestidigitation. I'll clean my armor when I get out of here.
Same.
I mean, the echo of moving water does roar constantly from some distant spillway. And in some areas, you're moving directly through a pipe, and some areas, the sections are very slick and you're in the water. Other sections are more developed and offer walkways. And we are going...
It's fine, I'm a paladin. I'm immune to disease.
Well, good for you.
I'm blinded. Shh.
Admittedly, I don't think anything of this is real, so I don't think we can actually catch a not real
All right,
disease.
now this is going to be a little weird because I don't think you can see anything with the... You're outside of it. Let me bring you in. Let me just bring you all in
I
here.
don't see
So,
anything anyway.
yes, that's true. That's just as well. So you're going to come out, Lyra first. You're going to come out into this room, which is 10, 20, 30, which is 40 by, looks like about 50. You're coming out of that pipe there at the top. And so you exit into one of the larger sewer sections with walkways on either side of the muck, the sludge, sorry. Okay.
All right,
So you don't have to...
Leoric, here, somebody else take his lead. Lyra's going to undo the rubber under her waist and is going to move forward quietly up to this. This is a walkway here, right?
Walkways on either side, yes. What are the rest of you
All right.
doing too? And I need to actually have you
walking
wait a little
south.
bit, Lyra, so that Marnus and
If no one's taking my rope, I'm just standing here because I've got no idea what's going on.
yeah, who's
I will.
Walk into Saffron Mill because I don't see him.
Well, I'd want to see what this is quick before everybody goes charging forward.
yeah, but we need
Well,
to need to give.
Well, I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, do you want me to do that? Because technically, right now, since we're in darkness, I'm invisible.
Who said that?
Yeah, I hear voices.
I'm pretty damn stealthy and practically invisible too.
All right, then both of you go. Can I have an inspiration because I made you laugh?
Yeah.
All right, does this look like a
Okay,
portcullis of some kind?
so Solomel and Lyra are going to head south through the tube, and yes, you come to a. Oh, wait. But as you start to move, what's her name? Vilona says, "Wait! They'll detect you if you get too far from me." All the stealth in the world won't protect your mind.
All right, then let's just move forward.
Yeah.
Why don't one of you guys put her on your shoulders?
Does someone take my rope or?
Well-
I think you're in Crispy's hands at the moment.
Okay, Crispy, are you? Okay, so
Oh,
I've got Marnus and Zosalamel. I'll have Zosalamel will be near the front with Lyra, but don't get too far from Vilona.
Okay,
I'll
so
just
Crispy's got my rope, so I guess I'm just gonna end up 5 feet behind Crispy at all times.
Okay, so we can keep moving. Oops, let me get hurt.
Oh, you can walk
So-
beside me, bro.
I guess
People
presuming we
behind.
keep her within range of us the whole time and move up to this whatever it
I-
is, a portcullis of some sort.
I
Okay,
turn to you, or I say, why don't you just let her ride on your shoulders?
Yeah, all right.
Then you're within range, and you can stealth up. Hey,
okay.
just a suggestion.
Ooh,
So,
a portcullis.
Yes, we're up at the portcullis. An iron gate that
Can I pick-
blocks your passage forward.
Can I pick
Vilona-
this up?
Vilona
Just let her
looks
describe it.
ahead and says, "This marks the entrance to the noble district where the guild hall is. We're very close now. I don't remember this barrier, but we need to get past it."
What is the distance between the bars? Can people slip through if they're thin enough?
No.
All right, how do we get around then?
I would like to well, grab hold of the bars and give myself guidance and do some
Okay.
strong guy stuff.
What? Do they look pickable? Oh, never mind.
It's a
Wait
portcullis. not
a second.
door.
Well, they do not look pickable. However, what's your your passive is high enough. You actually see there is what looks like a wheel mounted on the wall over next to it, and you're at just the right angle to see it over there.
Okay.
Can anybody go behind there? Because Crispy, I don't think a single person is even possible to think that much.
I could probably make it there. But I will have to get some light for a temporary moment.
Here.
Assuming Crispy was not able to lift the gate with his 30 athletics.
In the bar.
30 athletics will actually lift the gate. It makes quite a noise.
Yeah.
But we successfully lifted the gate.
But the gate is, so while Crispy is standing there, are you guys gonna duck under?
Okay. I will
Yep.
step forward and bang my head on the portcullis. And I'm like,
No.
ow! And then I'm gonna duck my head and move under it.
Okay, and I heard Zasalamel is going forward. Marnus, are you going forward?
Yep, I'll move forward.
Okay, and so all 5 of you, I need dex saves.
What's up?
Crispy can't make a deck save. He's still holding the gate.
That's 2. Crispy cannot make the dex save. So what you're getting is
Save.
I'll burn a luck point.
a nozzle.
So 27.
A nozzle is spraying chlorine gas down on you.
Okay.
So what have we got here? I've
So-
got Lyra. What's yours?
I haven't rolled yet.
I'm using a luck point, so 27.
Okay, you pass. Let's see, half as much. So you take 15 poison damage. Zasalamel, you take 30 poison damage. Leoric, you take 15. Wait, Zasalamel, you rolled twice.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. So I'm using. So I have a story reward that lets me use a hit dice in order to re-roll a fail saving throw.
Okay. 15
So
is
that's why I was.
still not high enough, so you still take 30.
Yeah, Yep.
Marnus, you take 15 poison damage from the gas.
You got my aura, right?
Good
Oh,
point.
no, I did not
Everyone, actually, everyone is within your aura. What does your aura add?
I have a +6 aura.
Let me change that then. Let's see. +6.
Go to
Lyra,
19 fail or save then.
a 19 would save, so you take half that. So 15 instead of
Okay, so
30.
luck
Zasalamel, you also pass.
dex save, so.
So I was gonna say. So I take nothing because of evasion.
Correct. Oh, pesky rogues. Yes. Yes, evasion helps you guys. Unfortunately, it just shoots out the once and then it disperses. Okay, so you are
So
now
Crispy
in
takes
a
the
10, 20, 30, 40 by 40 room. It has 2 pipes that lead into it on the west and south side. You are coming in from the north, and the passageway goes out to the east. And everybody's kind of trying to duck under. And is someone going to grab that so that Crispy can get through?
Presumably we need to stop this from spinning.
There's actually a switch. Looking at it, you notice there is a switch that will do it, and you can actually spin it in order to bring it up, and which will let
All right,
Crispy come through.
halflings, stay close to me. Going up and open it.
Okay, so it's now open. All right. Next set of things I'm tracking.
All right, Mr. with
Okay.
the pole and the stabby thingy. Maybe next time give us a second before you start breaking things, because I'm pretty sure they know we're here now.
Do they? I thought they read minds.
We made a loud noise and then a trap went off.
Was that
Okay.
a trap? I thought it was an accidental pipe explosion. Let us proceed.
Hang on a quick
Crispy.
second. Hang on a quick second. I need somebody's sheet. Here's Lyra's sheet. What is the basis of... Okay. Leoric and Marnus are surprised as...
I'm not surprised.
You are not surprised? Why are you not surprised?
I have a word. I cannot be surprised.
Okay, Leoric is the only one surprised. Then tactics. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, no, I lied. Different character. I am surprised.
Okay.
Looking real quick. I was double checking.
As a tentacle comes out and hits, let's see. It is going to hit at Lyra, who's over by the wheel. But I don't think a
Is
20
this
hits.
considered to be a melee attack?
It is. Yeah, well, it's a tentacle comes out and hits you, so yes.
Yeah. All right. Then as she sees it coming, she's going to whip out her blade and slash at the tentacle.
Okay. So it misses, and we need initiative.
That triggers my sentinel.
Yes, it would. Tell me what your sentinel does.
Can you reach him?
I have a halberd, and it was Lyra that was attacked, correct?
Yes.
Right, but this thing is 15 feet away from you.
Ah, dang, you're right.
And
but it did trigger my warcaster, so I will third level guiding bolt instead.
Why would it trigger your warcaster?
Because it triggered my sentinel.
That's not an opportunity attack, though, right?
yeah, no, that's not an opportunity attack.
Damn it! All right, I tried.
Yeah, you did. All right. So she's standing there. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see. I did not intend to turn her around, and I've turned her around. All right, there we go. Turn her around back. Okay, so we have Lyra over by the wheel. We have Crispy Bacon in the water right next to the ledge, just inside the door. We have Leoric just inside the door. Let's see, Marnus has a 12. Where's Marnus? Here's Marnus. Turn 12. And where is...
Should be like a 23 or 25.
23.
Yeah.
Where's the 23?
It's above.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are actually paying attention to chat. I get distracted by all this noise.
Kind of have to at times.
You do kind of have to at times. Add turn, and that was a 23, you said? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means Zasalamel is going to go first. So what you have is a, how do I describe this thing? It's big. It's gargantuan, slime-covered worm of immense size. And it has tentacles, and it's looks like the result of a mind flare reproductive cycle gone horribly wrong. There's an image.
So I do have a quick question.
Yes.
How long has it been in game time?
Since you did what?
We haven't rested.
Since the... I'm trying to see if it's been an
We
hour.
haven't rested. Or an hour.
It's been more than an hour since you guys entered into this
okay,
test.
so I would have to recast it. Okay. I'll cast Hunter's Mark and Moon Nest.
Oh, let's see. You last cast it in. Yeah, you would have to recast it. Okay, you cast Hunter's Mark on the thingy.
And then, and then take 3 swings at it. If I can move next to it.
Where are you? You are, yes, you are right next to it. You are right on the edge of the water. It kind of fills up the whole waterway there.
Oh.
Lyra, why did you roll a d20?
And I just wanted to see what my roll. That was just a d20. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
And there's still no light source up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It is very dark in here.
There's first string with Aventus.
Why do I get the sense this thing doesn't see with its eyes?
Does it even have any eyes?
Well, it has
Yeah, no.
tentacles coming out of its eye sockets. Okay, a 31 definitely hits.
Well, Lyra did bring up a good point. Does it have like blind sight or blind sense or anything that it can see invisible stuff?
Well, it's pitch black in here, and it seems to have no trouble identifying where you are.
Right, 11 plus 12 would still hit, though, probably.
Well, if it has dark vision, it can't see. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It can see you. It knows exactly where you are. With all of your shadow stuff, it knows where you are.
Okay.
It has multiple ways of knowing where you are. Okay, is that your damage or is that your roll?
No,
That's the second attack.
swing. Here's the,
Okay, that is also a hit. That is also
and
a
there's
hit.
third attack.
I'll let you guys know this thing's very
Cool.
easy to hit. So give me a bunch of damage.
There's first damage.
It's kind of like hitting the side of a barn. You can't hardly miss this thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Second
blind sight, I can
damage.
definitely see you.
20, 33. I need one more.
And there's
33,
last.
33, 43, 52. You took a nice big chunk out of it.
And now it'll be turn.
I shall let you guys see its health bar. You took a nice big chunk out of it, and it's down about what? Fifth or so. Leoric,
I'm surprised.
you are surprised. Crispy,
By the power of Torm and anime, you shall fall, villain! Crispy yells as he screams as the way of Clan Bolognese. He shouts, "Crispy bacon!" and bravely attacks. 1.
okay, hit. 57, minus 57.
Oh,
Oh,
there should be one more. There we go. That's better.
now it's a hit for another minus 22. Oh, we're getting close to bloodied here.
All right, now I only have to move up 1 square to catch him, or do I have to move up 2? Oh, I'm good right there. I'll stay there.
Okay, yeah, and it's difficult terrain because you're in the sludgy water. Yeah.
Ah, very true.
Lyra.
Oh, it's a good thing this isn't real. She is going to rush up and is going to attack it, making sure she stays within the aura of her. So yeah, she's still good.
Yep. Oh, you guys can't see the aura. Sorry. Hang on. Big purple aura.
All right. First strike with the Lotus Blade.
Hit.
25 to hit this thing. Sure. She is going to expend a superiority die to make a menacing attack.
Okay.
So it takes. Go ahead and throw the sneak on there.
Wisdom. Are these things wise? Did it roll?
Roll 20 is being slow for some reason for me.
Okay.
For
Here's
34 points of
wait
damage.
another moment to see if it. I don't see if the wisdom save. Let's try again on the wisdom save. We might end up with 2 wisdom saves. We ended up with 2 wisdom saves. The first one passed.
Plus 8, not bad at all. All right.
Okay.
Then she'll go ahead and follow up.
It takes. Okay, so it passed that, so it is not frightened, but it does take all that damage, which is 34.
All right. She's gonna
This
follow up with
thing's bloodied.
another main hand and an offhand.
Okay. And the creature is now bloody.
20 and a double nat 1, so just another. So another 13.
Okay, there's a couple other DMs here. Does a nat 1 necessarily fail? I'm thinking it does necessarily fail.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
came through out of order, but the offhand one would hit for 13.
Okay, for another
And
13,
that'll
minus
be
13.
it. She's still not really sure about this thing, so she's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, she knew it could attack her from that far away anyway, so may as well hold her ground.
Marnus, you
Whoa,
are
guys, what was that? Wow, what? Ah!
right. You're surprised. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, let's see. So this thing, tentacles, does it only do? Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Spiss acid.
Yes. Oh, yes, I love it. This will get... All right, I'm going to have to turn this thing, obviously.
I think it hits everybody except for Lyra.
It might miss the Solomon. Let me see here. How's this going to work? How do I... Yeah, I can aim it. I can aim it, so I've lost where the little... Oh,
Yeah, it's possible to maneuver it such that it hits everybody except Lyra.
Yep, it hits everybody except Lyra. Oh, goody, goody, goody. What did I do with the sheet? What did I do with your sheet?
What's the save?
So this is against
Why is-
acid. It is a DC 18 and
Dexterity.
dexterity
So
against an
okay,
effect,
well-
an area effect you can see.
So yeah, Zasselmel ran a little too far forwards, so but everyone else is in my aura.
Looks like it.
Woo! I passed. You saved Crispy, man.
DC 18.
Okay, so it is so it is 17 on a save. So Zasalamel, you take 17.
I take nothing because I have evasion.
Okay, Leoric, you failed badly. You take 35. Marnus, you take
Hold up. Acid, right?
acid.
I already had my turn at the start, so I have my reaction now.
Yes.
And you don't actually need to see to cast Absorb Element.
Cool.
So I'll take half.
Excellent. And you get to do some acid damage
you
back
roll-
later, don't you? Although they're usually...
Yeah, but he's probably immune. Also, he's probably not going to survive until my turn comes up. Did you roll the 10d6 or are you just going to take the 35?
I'm just going to use the 35.
Okay, so I'll take 17.
All right. Did we get everybody? Let's see. Crispy, you failed the save, so you take 35.
Yeah.
I passed because I was sticking close to the paladin in this combat. That's
You are
actually a 19.
Correct, and that passes. You are correct. Okay. So it did that. And I think it doesn't have
Did the
multi-attack.
27 get me for the save?
It passes, and so you take 17. No, yeah, 17
Okay.
is half. And then Zasalamel, it is your turn. You are right on top of this thing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing 4 times.
Okie dokie.
There's the first one.
That's a hit. Actually,
There.
the only thing that would miss is a natural one for you. Because your bonus is higher than its AC, so.
There's third.
Okay.
There's fourth.
Okay, they're all hits. Give me damage.
Oh wow, this thing is actually got a pretty interesting backstory.
Okay,
So-
13, 29,
It's a mind flayer, but it mutated.
29,
Yeah, but it's not real.
29, 39,
No, but
48,
I'm talking about the creature itself. I've never seen this before, so
48, 58, 58, 63. Okay, well, this thing is down to about a quarter of its health.
And that would be turn.
Leoric, you get a turn, but you can't see what's going on.
Yeah, but what I can do is I can pull out my Sunblade, bonus action, ignite it. So now I can.
yeah.
For now. So I see this horrible worm thing in front of me. And it's like, oh, god, that
And
stupid
the
ugly worm.
Solomel's no longer.
In fairness, I faced my fair share of worms, and I got eaten once before. So I really don't like these things. So let's hit this thing. 19 to hit for 15 radiant, and let's see. Yeah, let's drop a level might on that. So make that 31 radiant on the first hit.
Okay.
And second attack.
That's for another 10 radiant.
Yeah.
Okay. You're chipping away at this thing.
I'm sure Crispy's got me back. Bonus action offhand with the staff power, and I will enter.
Okay. Crispy.
All right, I'm just gonna start teeing off on this thing.
Okay.
First attack.
Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. It's dead. It's now a pile of yuck
Is
in
that a
the
plus 3 halberd?
Yes.
How do you get a hold of a plus 3 weapon like that these days?
Trade it evergreen from season 8, or
Must
get it
be.
from the tier 4.
I can't
Yep.
find
Trade it
a plus above 1 short sword ever that's not a legendary.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Hard
get
weapon
plus 3
now.
weapons from the tier 4 and just trade it out.
So it is dead.
Woohoo! I did it.
What are you guys gonna do now?
I would like to
Um,
drink a superior healing potion
Okay.
because I'm kind of banged up.
Do we still need to sneak? Because I kind of get the sense that they know we're here.
I think we should probably stay within the mind thingy just in case. So, halfling, stay next to me. Let's go. You don't have a lot of time.
Right. But
Yep,
I'm
yep.
still going to keep my light on.
Yeah, sure.
I will pack away my rope and proceed accordingly.
So Marnison's a Solomel, you guys are you're gonna hang up there. I mean, it's bright now with the sunblade. So
Yeah, okay, I'll be
Yep.
behind.
okay,
Oh boy.
I'll keep you guys in here, and it's actually a little closer now. So okay,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
pick up. Oh, let's move her Aura up, and we pick up with Lyra. So, as you are coming around the corner, there's another one of these things coming, same things, coming to see what the noise of the gate was about.
There's another one.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Can Lyra step forward at all? Yes. Lyra is going to step up and is going to attack it.
That's a
16 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, pretty much you have to have a nat one to not hit. So that's
Yeah, it had a pretty high save, so I'm not gonna bother trying to fear it again. So let's just go for round robin attacks.
Okay.
All right.
Give
If
me some
only those were at advantage.
damage.
All right. So sneak on the first one, and then straight damage on the other two.
34. let's see, 34, 44, 46,
34,
46, 49,
49, 58.
58, yeah. Okay, you've taken a good chunk out of it.
All right, she'll hold her ground.
Next. Okay, Marnus, you are, how far are you? You are 25 feet from the thing. However, Lyra's kind of in the way. In order to actually reach it around the corner, you would have to get into the sledge, which is difficult terrain.
All right. I mean, I am sharpshooter, so
That's true. If you would want to either wait or go across. It has partial.
I don't think they can see it at all.
I don't think you can. Well, here.
all right.
It would have gotten a little further, so I'll move it up a little bit. So yes, you have range on it. I mean, it's all kind of arbitrary anyway, right? Okay. Hit. Give me some damage. Whoa, that's nice damage. 46.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
So these are mind flayers, but without a brain.
Kind of, yeah.
Interesting.
All right, so what is this one going to do? Is this one going to breathe at Lyra? Oh, what the heck. This one is going to breathe at Lyra.
I mean, it could step forward and just breathe on all of us.
It's going to get
Yeah.
It would get Leoric, Crispy.
I think it's safe.
I think he can get all of us.
Well, you kind of have the.
I mean, it can move forward a little bit.
Yeah. 'cause,
Nothing to stop it from just coming around the corner a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna nuke all of us.
Okay, deck saves, everybody.
All right, let's matrix dodge this.
Oh, thank God.
Just barely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
got
eat
that
the
with
damage.
the save.
And
it's not
where's
worth-
the paladin?
not-
Who's in the paladin? So Solomel, actually, since he
Um,
moved his stuff up, which
Zartamel is not in it. Lyra's
Up.
also not in it.
up.
I'm good.
Lyra's
Just
actually-
barely though.
I'm using my story word thing again to re-roll that.
Okay.
How often can you do that?
As long as I have hit dice.
It's a hell of a story reward.
It is. It's a cool
from
one.
the
No,
it's from
it's
9-2 Epic.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, just matrix
Okay.
dodge, like flopping backwards.
All right. And you guys, there's the
Thing is
paladin
really
and all
fun.
this. It just everybody takes 17. I'll just make everybody pass. This is silly.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can't re-roll or re-roll.
And then Zasalamel. I kind of had you in the back, but I can move you up by Lyra, or you can step out, or you can do range, or what would you like to do?
Just missed. What was the
Uh,
damage?
You were
I'm more
cutting in-
melee.
Oh, okay.
She's been using 35, so if you pass 35 half, if you fail 35.
So you would need with Lyra in the way. Lyra dropped prone. Why did Lyra drop prone?
It's not gonna attack me, so I figure there's no harm in just playing it that she matrix like Neo dodged. The
Okay.
acid is now on her back.
Okay. You could step into the sledge in order to get up within melee range of the thing.
Okay. Actually, give me one sec because I got to roll for Hunter's Mark to see if I keep concentration.
Also, is our ring bearer still up?
Yes.
Nope. There goes the Hunter's Mark, which I don't fully
Okay.
care.
So he's got some plot armor, I'm guessing. That's
I'm pretty sure. Well, she's standing behind you, so maybe she has literal armor in front of her. Besides, she's not real.
Um,
yeah. These things might not be real, but freaking hurts like hell.
Sheriff,
Yes.
Ever heard of the if you die in a dream?
I was gonna say you said I can't miss them unless I roll one.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just rolling 4d20s.
Okay.
Let's see, any of these are ones.
One of them is a 1. So you've got 3 hits. Give me some damage.
Okay.
Sploosh.
$24.
There's the 3 damages.
24.33. Okay. It's still
And
not
then-
quite bloodied. Go ahead.
As because Neo probably knows it for invasion wise. Do I still take half damage even if I fail to save, or is it
If you fail to save, you take half.
okay? I
Evasion is
couldn't
just
remember.
awesome.
Yeah.
You take half of the half, right?
If you pass with evasion, you take nothing. If you fail with evasion, you take half.
Oh, right.
Okay, so I took an four actual damage. Okay.
Okay, brings us to Leoric.
Okay, so our ring bearer seems to be impervious to harm.
Yeah,
but
she isn't,
what
but I don't feel like
also-
doing the bookkeeping to keep track of her, so.
Yeah, what I also know is these things are not undead and they're not fiends, so I am not really that effective against it. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and touch Crispy Bacon's glaive and imbue it with holy weapon. Is it coming through? Oh, okay, no, it's I'm not bursting it. Yeah, I was hoping it would give me the spell description. Hold on. Where's the spell description?
So it does an extra 2d8 damage on hit.
Yeah, output spell card. There we go.
And then double that if it's
yes,
fiend or
He's
yes, there we
basically
go.
saying saying
So,
Crispy, go have fun.
Yep, Crispy, your weapon now deals an extra 2d8 radiant on a hit, and since you only use a glaive, your entire glaive is going to be glowing. And I'm going to say, have fun with that. And meanwhile, so that was the bonus action. As an action, I'm going to move over to here, and
Okay.
I will whack it twice with my Sunblade, which
Okay.
actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I am still going to move, assuming I have enough movement to get there.
Are you able to get there?
Difficult terrain
Oh.
in the water.
Oh, can I not? Okay, forget it. I'm just going to move 5 feet
Yeah, you
forward.
just step over me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to move 5 feet forwards, and I'm going to drop 29 lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. That's it.
Crispy.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up behind Zasamel, Gargamel, and attack.
It's a hit.
I'll add in extra damage at the end.
Okay. And basically, same thing. You know, you can only fail with a nat
yes.
1. So
Alright, so we
so
that's
have
88 radiant. Even better than smiting with 5th level. Value.
oh, and I have Great Weapon Master, so I get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
okay.
I think
For my
that
weapon
it's only for the
Not
weapon
so.
damage, not for like everything else.
Yeah, but the bottom one and the crit re-roll, I get to re-roll. So I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, roll 2.
Oh, you didn't set it as
Roll.
yeah, you need to set it as RO less than 2, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very simple macro you can add to the attack roll.
All right, then I'll just do another D10 re-rolling the crit. So and another D4 re-rolling the bottom one.
Okay, so that adds 4 and 2. So that adds 6 on top. Somebody give me the grand total. And this thing's going to be
Alright, I got
bloodied
this
because
the
it's
fun
more
part.
than. It's definitely
So
enough to bloody.
24, 48, 60, 9, 135, 138 damage.
Seriously? Someone
Yeah.
else tracking the math?
You're miscounted the 5 because I re-rolled the 1, and for that one I got the 5, so that increased the damage by 4.
So
And you had 2
107,
more,
that's
so it's
111, and then 2 more, 111. So I've got 113 there.
All right, I'll take 113.
Good Lord, this thing's down to about a quarter of its health. Munch.
All right, end of Crispy's turn.
And we're
I've been
coming up,
getting
and we're
really
coming up
bad
to
for
Lyra and then Marnus. Okay, guys, I'm hand waving it. This thing's dead. It's not going to get.
I mean, I still want to
Actually,
hit it,
hard
but
dodging.
I mean, I can't control the fact that he does a bazillion damage. All right.
The holy weapon makes it a bazillion damage.
No, your +3 weapon plus your weapon master.
Oh,
makes
come
it.
on! Come on! I would have been a crit!
Alright. Keep going.
Yes, you would have been a crit. You would have had the privilege of taking it down.
Alright, let's keep going, barring anything else stopping us.
This
Okay.
will last for now. So yeah,
Okay.
keep that glowing glaive ready.
So as long as you stay in her aura, which I'm assuming you're all going to, it was hiding up here, but it came out because you were noisy at the gate. We are going to take a very short break because my teacup is empty. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty here. Let me make sure unmute everything.
Stairs.
All right, so yes, those stairs, which, if you all travel together, you go to the end of this, there are stairs. Following
My
Bellona's
worst enemy.
lead, you ascend quickly from the sewers into several small corridors, and we have established that at least 2 players have prestidigitation, so you will not take any minuses from the stench coming from the... Okay, several small corridors that lead to a back stairway. You catch a glimpse of the first 3 floors as you move upward through the massive structure. Beams of sunlight stream through the main entrance and reflect off the highly polished granite floors and walls. So let's see. Bellona is still alive, so you are able to creep up. At the 2nd floor, you can briefly take in the enormity of the space. The center of the structure is open air to the very top floor, with a balcony overlooking to the ground floor on each level. Meeting rooms and guild offices line the perimeter. A few robed merchants and politicians wander about, but none seem to take notice of you clustered around your gnome. There are a few destroyer patrols that must be avoided on each floor. I am going to have you give me 1 group stealth check
Well, wherefore art
on
thou?
the
Pass
2nd
without
floor.
trace. Please guide these. Please
Yeah,
guide these
disadvantage,
unstealthy
so that's an
lot.
8.
That's just about the best Leoric has rolled all night on stealth.
I have disadvantage, so that's actually an 8.
That's, yeah, okay. So let's see, we have 18.
Crispy wants to use his he used his inspiration to cancel out the disadvantage.
Okay, and everybody's within the paladin aura. We'll say when you're up there, you're in the paladin aura, you're within the mind.
Well, the paladin aura helps with saves. This is
Oh,
check.
this is a check. Doesn't help with that.
Yeah,
And that's only a 16.
Admittedly, this is not bad.
Well, 16, 18, 13, with only 1 failure in there, so you collectively, you make it up there. And as you creep up the back stairway, I need, where's everybody's tokens? Whose token am I missing? I'm missing Lyra and Crispy. Let me move you guys down here.
I'm in the wall.
Yeah.
I think I just saw like beyond reality or something for a second.
Well, we all know this is a dream already. It's not that hard to believe.
Yeah, but this wall, it's like
Okay.
not even really there.
So, you guys are coming up this stairwell here. Actually, I should shift. If I shift do that, it'll center to there.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. So coming up the stairwell here, you come into a grand area with high ceilings, towering columns, and this area here is open, but on this little lip that comes out here, you see Barrett Sokol standing at the pulpit of the council area in the center of the room, surrounded by his counselors. A green energy surrounds the High Councilman. Oops.
Is he speaking to them?
There. A green energy surrounds the High Councilman, and a stream flows from him to a few of the other counselors, the ones in green. He turns towards you as you enter. You! Get away from there! You can't... Oh, it's you. I should have guessed you'd find your way to me eventually. I suppose you have something to stay. Or something to say, sorry.
How's it going there, Sokol? You done a real number on the place.
It's going quite well. Business is booming. Trade is brisk. Have you seen the energy of the streets down there?
Yeah, I also saw that you put out a hit on us.
didn't want you taking this all away. I mean, look at the prosperity that Phlan is enjoying now. You want to take
Sokol,
that from the people?
Sokol, this isn't
It's a
real.
dream, bro. You whack.
This is all some kind of sick test or something, or some kind of ploy to mess with your mind. This is Bane.
Blah,
Do you
blah,
remember?
blah.
Do you remember going into a dark pyramid earlier before the election?
Yeah, maybe.
Can I make a deception check to have a confusing enough conversation with him to make him realize he's in a dream?
I don't think that's how that works.
A lot of lies.
Let's
Yeah, but it wouldn't
instead
be
of deception,
deception
let's
then, it'd
do
be
persuasion on that.
That's the truth.
Yes. Okay, Zasalamel, what did you just
Alright.
roll? Or was that your stealth from earlier? That was your stealth from earlier.
Oh. I'll attempt a panache just to see if I can't get him to listen to her.
All right.
So insight. I don't know what is his insight at. Insight is at the moment.
His insight. Insight is wisdom based?
Yes. You gotta listen to me, Sokol. This is not right. If you want this to be reality, then do it right, but don't do it here. This is what Bane wants.
This is what we all want. I mean, just
This is what
because
you
it's
want.
Bane doesn't mean it's necessarily to the detriment. I mean, look at the people out there. Look at the prosperity. Look at I mean, Phlan is booming.
Look at
Yeah,
the
but
people
it's
being
not
attacked
real.
on the streets.
Ah,
Yeah, but
just
it's not real.
What do you mean it's not real? It's vibrant, it's vivid, it's visceral.
Hey, dude, you were on a stone slab with like a green beam of light in your forehead, and then we tried to free you and wound up here because none of this is real.
Lyra, what was your role, by the way? And you have guidance.
17, and he was a 13, so
yeah,
he is charmed by her
he is
in a
charmed.
sense. She's gonna take out of her pocket something she kept from her mission for Sokol. One of the platinum coins that was a part of the trade deal. You gave us this because you wanted to do good for Phlan. You put your own fool head on this because you thought it made you look like a real leader. But a real leader doesn't just make deals for other people. He helps the people. And right now there are people down there, may not be real, but if this is the kind of future you want for Phlan, then it's a dark future where you control everything and there is no real freedom. And she'll flip him the coin.
Player inspiration for a great speech.
Yeah, take inspiration for that.
Do you want me to attempt another persuasion?
You got inspiration now. You got this.
Yeah,
For you.
yeah, go ahead with it. I'm going to see Crispy's.
All right, if he is charmed, disadvantage plus inspiration for 17 plus normal inspiration just gives you advantage, so it's another 17.
You all have done great things for Phlan. You have helped me do great things for Phlan. You did that trade to get us the stone to build our magnificent walls. Have you seen the magnificent walls? They're beautiful. And he's going to try and, he's charmed. He can't try to persuade you.
Yeah, she's just got too earnest of an expression. She's like, "You do the right thing, man." Part of him's got to know this isn't right.
Yeah, meanwhile, Crispy, being from Mall Master, just smiling at the chance to kill a Phlan politician.
Oh. And he looks around at his counselors. I mean, we're trying to conduct business here. I mean, difficult decisions that affect everyone in Phlan. He looks speculatively at you. And you...
Bane said that this was a test. Don't fail it, Sokol.
But that Banite failed. We defeated him. No, this is not Bane. This is... Okay, hang on, let me do another. Ugh. Oh. Okay, guys, I need to do a... Oh, D100. What are the chances? Okay.
93.
He's one.
It's an A grade.
He's one who doesn't believe in fairness. Okay, so it is. Oh, actually, wait a second. Yeah. Move him out of the way.
Wait, what? Where's he going?
I think something else is.
And so you see sort of a dark mist, and the counselors change form.
Oh, Lord.
Yay.
Sweet lordy.
Oh, except these
Yeah.
3 are tinted. I gotta do the tint. I gotta put the tint back. Ah!
Ah!
Okay.
But if you're not real, or maybe I'm not real.
Let's try this again. Copy. Paste.
And why did you take Crispy Sim? We were gonna double Meteor Swarm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the counselors change our... Oh, right. For the people who can't see this. Ah, right. The elder council members sprout bat-like wings as they take to the air, their walking staves turning into deadly spears, their eyes glowing an eerie yellow and their skin turning to crimson. And the junior counselors, which there are 5 of those, the 5 elder counselors, the 4 junior counselors mutate into hulking deformities. Growing in size, their huge muscular arms drag the ground with open and oozing sores covering their diseased bodies, and they advance.
When this
What a
devil
time to roll
flies
on.
up, does it trigger my Polearm Master and Sentinel for a pop shot?
Nobody's attacked.
Yeah, nobody's attacked. Give me the text of your sentinel. Let me check.
And nobody's moved into your range. They have always been there.
That's very true. That's especially true.
He flew. I thought you said they sprouted wings and flew up.
Yeah,
So
they're flying up. Give me the text of your sentinel. Click it in to go into the chat.
I'm pretty sure what he's drawing on is the Polearm Master thing.
Well,
Sentinel is
just
attacks.
Yeah, he just wants to take the op attack as it flies away.
Op attack.
Yeah, it's...
It still hasn't moved in or out of your range, though. It hasn't even left the left
well,
square.
Actually, but it flying up a little bit because he's got 10-foot reach.
Yeah, so
I will give
10
it.
foot in the air.
I will
Still
give
within
it.
range.
Yeah, and as he goes up, I will give it to you that you get an op attack on that one, because those do fly up, and that is almost certainly a hit. No, it is a miss. Okay.
Die slow.
We need 2 other initiatives.
Yes, we need. Let's see. Who do we need? We need the bad guys too, don't we?
No, we don't need any of them.
Oh, come on. I want to have some fun. I want to slay all you guys, right? Let's see. So Zosolomel's was a 28.
I got a 28.
Let me add turn. And give you
Why?
20.
Why did I roll so low at this critical moment?
And I'll put that you guys were all kind of up here, so I'll move you guys up. She's gonna stay. Actually, she's just staying in the corner. That's not needed anymore. I'm gonna
This
take off
was
her.
empty space, right? Leading down to what?
Hang on a quick second. I need to take her aura off. So there is the middle of the room around Barrett Sokol is empty space leading down to the first floor. You have
how far of a drop?
66 damage.
Okay.
So 60 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay, so let's see here. We've got so Marnus and Zasalamel, you guys are all sort of clustered around the top of the stairs. You're only about 5 to 10 feet from the closest counselors that are there. The furthest away counselors are about 30 feet away on the other side. There is a hole in the middle of the room that drops clear down to the first floor.
Crispy, did you add in the radiant damage?
He actually
16
missed.
was a miss. I honestly felt that I should have just take it for free and don't crit fish with Great Weapon Master, but I went for it and only rolled a 16.
No, I mean the radiant damage. Holy weapon.
Does it get that even if they don't hit?
Oh,
No.
the 16 missed. My bad.
Yes.
Marnus, add
There's a
turn as an
learning
11.
experience.
Is Sokol? Oh, you have to.
Oh, I have to sort you guys. Oops. Would help if I.
Well, I
sort.
mean, they're not on the. Or is Sokol not on in the initiative?
Yes. Sokol's not on the initiative.
Okay. He's sort of also dithering. Okay. We have everybody. Zasalamel. So there is closest to you is an elder counselor 10 feet. You also have a junior counselor, which is the big, ugly, massive thing. It's also about 10 feet away. The next junior counselor is 15 feet away, and they're all sort of circled around the hole in the floor.
Yeah. Unless the hunters mark the elder counselor that's closest to me and takes 3 swings.
Okay. $13 will miss.
The second one.
17 misses. 25 will hit.
Cool.
For 24 damage. Nice. Let's see, these are at...
And
Oh.
then that will be my turn.
You have
yeah,
their
you
health linked.
Ugh!
Always brag out new tokens. Every time.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get them back. You know that they're green. The elder ones are green,
Yeah.
even though I apparently don't have
Yeah, I made that mistake. One too many times already.
And they're sort of
I
distributed
learned.
around.
Don't be too lazy.
Oh, and it doesn't even have any of their stuff on them. All right, hang on.
Well,
This will just take me a moment. Okay, elder counselor. Actually, since I'm doing that, I'm going to turn him green. Green. All right. I don't have the hit points linked, so it should work. Okay, this was how much damage was done to him? 24.
24.
Yes, it only changed him. Okay, we're back in business. Okay, so are you doing anything else to Solomon? Did you move up to him? No,
Uh,
or you have range.
Yeah, I had to move up to him.
Okay. I should put you right next to him.
You can jump 10 feet with a running start, right?
Yes, and there is
Uh,
no railing. With Lyra's dex, no, it's athletics, isn't it? Not dex.
Yeah.
What's your
Well, I'm just
strong?
saying, as
You can
like,
jump with
I'm pretty
strength
sure I
still.
can make it. The
Are you
10-foot
a
gap.
You can add your
If you've got
dex
10 strength, then
modifier
yeah.
to
Say that again?
You need 10
You're-
strength to guarantee a 10-foot jump.
or if you were a thief, you could add your dex mod to it, which would matches up with like a 10, so you're good.
All right. There's some spots that are a little bit closer-ish.
Let's see. When you make you're not doing a standing long jump.
Yeah, I'd be running at him.
When you make a, let's see. Let's see. Your strength determines how far. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
All right, 10 feet. All right, yes, I do have that. So,
what's your strength score?
unfortunately, it's an 8.
So no, you would be able to go 8 feet.
All right. Really need my action to be there when I get there.
And both those counselors next to you would get op attacks.
Yeah, it's just a little bit too far for me to actually be able to do that.
Take out the anus hag.
Yeah, I'm not letting you kill one of those council members. I'm sorry. All right, Lyra is going to dash around, leaving the hag's point of contact. You can take a swing.
All right, so you're going to go clear around. So that's 2 juniors and 2 elders get to take.
Nope, just one. She would avoid the rest of their points of contact.
Show me your path again.
She's going to have to action dash, but she's got 90 feet to use, so it'd be something like...
Okay, so just the one immediately next to you.
Yeah.
All right. And it misses.
Nope. All right. She is going to rush up to Sokol and spinning her blade around for bludgeoning non-lethal. She is going to knock some sense into him.
Okay, so
So
no, wait,
action
tell
surge.
me. Action surge, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Action surge, swing, swing.
Both hit.
All right. All right. On the first one, she is going to use her last superiority die to have him make a strength saving throw, as she's going to attempt to knock him to his feet, to the floor.
Ah, sorry. Trip attack. Okay, so he does a strength.
Yes, strength saving throw. DC 19.
Yeah.
All right, on his butt for the second attack, and then the offhand
So
jab.
he is prone.
So damage, first attack with superiority die and sneak. Unfortunately, no crit. And then regular attacks on the second two.
Okay, so we have 35,
All
35,
all non-lethal.
48, 48, 59. He is bloodied. Okay, he is prone and bloodied.
I wish I could hit him more, but I couldn't jump.
Okay. Crispy!
Yee! I'm excited. There's first off, my first swing, I'm gonna hit this thing.
Which one? I
that's
missed the
trying to
pig.
fight my... Oh, the one fighting
Yeah,
how do you say all that?
the elder one next to
Vasu-
Zasalna.
Vasu- Yeah, next to Gargamel. Boom.
That's a hit.
That one can have 27.
Okay.
All right, and then the heinous hag in front of
He
me. Do that
is
again.
bloodied. Okay, so the first one was against the one, and the other two are against the junior counselors, right? Those are both hits for 54. It is now bloodied.
Don't forget the radiant
They're all
damage.
linked too.
Don't forget what?
So first of all, they're all linked, and second of all, there's a lot of radiant damage incoming.
Yeah, I got my 2d8 on the thing I hit. So 20.
You should just add it in as a damage modifier, so it'll roll it for you automatically.
Oh, all right. The first one is 37.
Hang on. I'm fixing. Ugh. I have to look at one of the other ones. This is a junior.
I'll add this on to the weapons token for the game.
Okay, I have them fixed. All right, you were saying against the first junior counselor next to you, we're doing what?
This one right here takes 37 from the hit, not 27. And because I hit those two attacks, I do a grand total.
Wait. Why are you? Oh, right.
Holy weapon. So I dealt 74 to that one, not 54.
Okay, a bee sting would knock him over, and I need to take more off of this guy.
All right, end turn.
What were their initiatives?
Yeah, I think you deleted their initiatives when you
Yes,
deleted
I
the
did.
tagging.
Also, did Sokol do nothing?
Oh, you know what? I missed that his turn was there. Ugh, Karis.
Wake up, you blasted merchant man, you! You know you're better than this.
Okay, I'm going to. What were the elder counselors before? They were 22, which actually means they should have had a turn back ways that I missed somehow. And they juniors were at 4, and I missed the barons. The baron, I'm gonna say the baron didn't do anything the first one because he's still pondering. Well, except he goes after Lyra, and Lyra just whacked him.
Yeah, we're just like struggling. I'm like, wake up, damn you!
Okay.
What did the senior council get? Did they get a 22 on the initiative the first time around? Oh yeah,
They were the
did.
Cambians.
They're the Cambians.
The Cambians.
Yeah.
So did they take an action after Lyra's attack?
They didn't, and I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. I think I managed to mess them up because I was fussing with their stuff first. So they will take a turn right after the Sokol does. Sokol stands up and okay. So he is surrounded by a silvery mist and is over here.
Wait, what?
He misty stepped.
So he was casting a spell?
He did, yes. Do you have a counter spell?
Was it innate? Yes, I do have a counter spell, but was it innate?
It was not innate.
Did it have components? Okay, subtle spell, counter spell.
Okay, give me a, let's see, it was, where's his sheet? It was it was only a second level.
So just automatically.
Yep.
So it's an automatic counterspell.
So he didn't go anywhere. All right.
Okay, so that was the bonus action spell. So he's only casting a cantrip then.
Yeah. Unless he's got an innate. No, he doesn't have an innate. Well, that is seriously annoying.
Make sure
All
Whale
right,
and I'm really good with the
Lyra,
anus eggs.
did it actually... Oh, it didn't say that it didn't do it. All right. Here, do it this way. There we go. There you go, Lyra.
That's a really good hit.
Oh, it went twice.
So the first
She
one was
is
really
going to
annoying.
expend a point of luck to make him re-roll that.
Okay, well, the
He just
reroll's
did that.
there too, so the 26 is the reroll. The 28 was the original.
But that's pretty cheap, Miss DM.
all right, I'll do it again.
Isn't it exactly what you do? You roll with advantage and then use the luck when you fail.
Yeah, but I usually declare
Okay.
I will be using luck.
He failed.
beforehand.
He failed. This is an he failed. Ugh! He's just not having a good day. Okay, so that brings us... Did Crispy already take his turn?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he-
I did not do
Crispy
the...
laid
I
smack
did not do the Elder Counselor's turns. Okay,
Yeah.
I have 5 of them. I need... Okay. I have 5 of them. I need 1 from... Actually, there's 5 of you and 5 of them. Everybody give me a wisdom save. That's wisdom, isn't it? Yes, wisdom save.
Damn.
Relax, Paladin Aura.
Yeah, you guys are fine. And
Zasalamel is
Colt,
not
I
within
think
the
I remember
aura.
you telling me to do that when you were the DM, so.
I don't have luck, so I don't.
No, as in, like you said, you'll take that roll. So I didn't start doing that. That was what you did.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
wisdom saves.
I'll happily take that 27 on wisdom save. Actually,
Okay.
should be 1 higher because the paladin's sword was plus 6.
+6.
Yeah, so
but you...
that's 1 higher, but
Well, actually, you
I'm
are
good.
not. You are not actually in the Paladin's aura. You are just outside of the Paladin's aura. But it doesn't matter.
Oh, am I?
I am. Yeah, but you are just outside of it. Lyra's outside of it. Marnus. Oh, sweetie, you are charmed.
12, not enough.
Because even adding the aura is not... She's in the aura, but even adding the aura is not enough.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I actually got somebody. Obeys the Cambion's spoken commands if you suffer any harm from them. Okay, so the command for Marnus is one more
You
command.
could use like grovel or flee.
It's just spoken commands. So it's going to be a stand down. So Marnus, you're commanded to stand down. And Crispy, you did your turn, so it is now Marnus's turn. So, are you going to do anything being stood down? Just stand down. Okay. So these guys now are going to... All right, so the one right here is going to reach out and try to hug Leoric.
I
Aw.
will see it if it hits.
He probably won't hit. but 27?
Yeah. So, like I said, I will shield. It will still hit.
Does it
for
still hit?
30.
Yeah,
Yes.
his max
Okay.
is a 26.
Okay. So, with the
Uh,
grapple, though,
am
you are
struck
picked
with-
up. Hang on. You are picked up, moved over here, and dropped.
No.
You fall down to the first floor, taking 66 bludgeoning damage.
Ruh-roh.
Hold on. Wait, hold up. First, con save. I'm fine. Second, I'm on a broom of flying, so I will just float there.
Did you have that out? Interaction with object.
Did I not? I'm always on the broom.
Okay, yeah, that's true, because you even tried to do that in the sewers.
Same. That's why Crispy. Where do you think I learned the trick from? I gotta give me one of them. Brooms.
Okay, so you are there. So the next one moves up and it tries to hug Zasalamel. Ten is not going to hit though. This one, what is their movement? Movement. Ooh, these guys are speedy. This one, it's not going to hug Marnus because Marnus stood down. All right, well, so this one's going to come over and hug Lyra
What's up?
and fail.
Nope, ducks.
And what do they do if they can't? Does it have anything at range? It really doesn't. So it's going to move over here. And that's going to take all of its movement, but it will try and hug Zasalamel. $17. What is your armor class? It's not going to come even close. Okay. So that's them. Leoric. The only one I got to toss over and doesn't fuss. I'm all sad.
I will.
She looks pretty weak. You probably just whack her and then moved on.
Yeah, I will. Bonus action, I'm just going to pop the holy weapon. So based on the reading, and I'm not sure it makes sense, but rules as written, it's centered on me, not on the person who has the holy weapon. Right?
Which?
Range touch. What
To admit each creature of your choice.
Who are you touching?
So Crispy has the holy weapon, but strictly rules as written, it's when I activate it, it's 30-foot radius around me, not around
It does
Crispy.
say this caused the weapon to emit a burst of radiance.
Right. And then each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet of you must make the Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, so it's. I think what they're saying is the radius is going to come from Crispy, but you control it.
I think that's the way I would interpret that.
From him, because yeah, it's the weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, it still hits everything pretty much.
Not quite.
Except
It
for-
misses.
It would still hit.
It misses. It misses two of the elder counselors and one of the junior counselors, but it hits Barrett Sokol.
Oh, are you going to have it damage him? Because
it's not going to be enough damage. It's only 48 radiant. Can't save for half though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, it'll just make it easier for her to knock him unconscious.
All right. So we've got 3 juniors in range, and what's the save?
It's a con save for half.
You know that was still pretty decent damage.
Okay, so
Wow.
of
The
those,
expectation is that they'll make the con save.
what's your
Slightly above average.
AC?
My DC is 19.
Or DC is 19. Okay, so one saved. So this one I didn't need to actually roll for. I only had one hit point left. All right, so this one saves for half, so it takes 9.
And if it fails, it's blind.
This one failed, so this one is blind. Blind, 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 blind. I'm blind. I'm not seeing the blind.
On a failed save,
Ah,
the creature
there it
takes
is.
48 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. And
Yeah, they're
they
looking
can
for the
complete it.
icon.
I was looking for the eye. The eye icon, yes. All right, now the elder
Eye.
consors. Yeah. Okay, so 3 of them
What-
con saves. 1, 2,
What-
3. One succeeded and 2 failed. So 1 succeeded and takes 9. And the other 2 failed. Take 9.
Oh, and if they've got magic resistance, they'll probably roll at advantage.
That is a good point. I don't remember who has what.
Oh, I didn't
The bleeding
get
eye.
I'm being a wise
ass.
ass.
Resistance. Hang on a sec. Let me get these guys here. Minus 19 and blinded.
Did you declare at the time?
Yes.
I missed what he said, and I've lost the blind bleeding eye again. There it is. Okay, hang on. Let me get this one last icon, and then you'll have my attention, and I can listen. Okay, you have my attention. What was it?
The giant hag thing at the top, when it moved into range, my Pam attack, that's all. Because my home is up here pretty surrounded.
Yes. You are correct.
All right, I just wanted to make sure we got that in.
Yep.
You want to re-roll that 1 and then re-roll roll the radiant damage, since this happened before I burst the radiant.
Yeah, there we go.
2d8 radiant.
Bam. 35.
Nice damage.
Stand there and try not to say anything too stupid, Crispy. You're doing great.
Okay, and that one's also bloodied.
So, did you roll for the Barrett?
I did not
I think
yet.
he's within range.
I did not yet. Yes, he is within range. And this was, what am I doing, con?
Yeah, con save 19 on a fail.
Constitution.
Oh, he failed. So he is blinded. This is not his day. At least I can finally find the blind icon. And he took 19.
Pierce?
Yeah.
What was that, Shadow? Or was that blind man
No,
talking?
this is,
Oh, it was blind man talking.
this is Blind Man real quick. I just realized for that charmed, can do you want me to wait for my turn? Because I just realized I would have had advantage on that because I'm half health.
You would have. Go ahead and roll again.
Okay, I just was looking at
Yeah,
my sheet.
that's fine. I mean, I've done so many other things out of order. Okay, what was that? That was a DC, where is it? Way up here. Fiendish Charm, DC 14. So you actually pass. Okay, so Leoric, as soon as...
I'll act on my actual turn.
Well, so as soon as Leoric finishes his turn, we'll give you your turn. Okay, Leoric, all of that was your turn, wasn't it?
No, that was the bonus action.
That was the bonus action of your turn. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay.
So, is this guy still prone? I don't think he is. I'm going to fly over
No,
to here
he's
since
not
that
prone.
guy is now dead.
I mean, he's blind.
He's blind,
Yep,
but he's not.
that means I do get to attack him with advantage. I will attack him non-lethally. And I can do this. And I will smite non-lethally if I should hit. $31 hit.
Yes.
This is non-lethal. I'm going to drop a 4th level smite. non-lethal?
He is unconscious.
Kapow!
Okay, now
Got
what
it.
happens when he is unconscious?
Non-lethally.
Hang on.
Yeah. Paladins can do
I
that.
will
I have
smite you
no
with
idea.
unholy fury. Non-lethal. That makes lots of sense.
Yeah.
It took me years of paladin training, but I've mastered the art of non-lethal smiting with radiant damage.
It looks like he just like hilt punched him like right between the eyes. Just walk up, boom.
Okay. And I'm so sorry, Marnus. A loud, low-pitched gong sounds. And Sokol, writhing on the floor, who's not actually unconscious, calls out, "No! Leave me and torment me no longer!" He cries as he pulls at his hair, and you realize he's not talking to you. "I reject your offerings and your temptations. Haunt me no more." And a silver ambient light brightens around you to the point of losing vision and finally consciousness. The silver shower manifests as intense feelings of centering and gratitude bestowed upon you for duties fulfilled. As objects begin to come back into view, you find yourselves in a square room. Behind you is simply a solid black stone wall. On the other walls are 3 heavy iron doors, each one displaying a different relief of the same warrior in a different battle scene. Armed with a spear, shield, and ornately plumed helm, each scene glorifies the warrior's victory in battle. No face can be seen behind the visor, only blazing red eyes magically illuminated and set in deep blackness.
All right, let's go get the other 2. She'll head towards the middle door.
Next week.
Haha.
Well,
Oh,
so
I
Barrett
wanted to knock some sense into him.
Sokol, you did, and he failed his test, and he is not worthy of the magnificence of Bane. Bane is
It'd just be
displeased.
too much for the game. I can use another character.
No, you're fine.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, yes, you are correct. The burst comes from a weapon. It's been errated or going to be errated. I haven't worked out which one. Either way, as per the ruling, you always take the most recent version of
Yes.
the spell,
Yes,
and
for
the most recent version will have it bursting from the weapon. So it's my
Yeah.
fault for not having a more most up to date. I just copied it out of the Xanthar's book that I
It
had.
makes sense. And we did
apparently my book
the
is
one
outdated.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? It should burst out the weapon, but
And
the
I very
reading-
seldom bother to go to
the
look at
thing that comes
errata,
out
which
of
I
me.
know I'm supposed to. So
Yeah, so yes,
Okay,
yes,
so-
it has been errated, and yes, it is supposed to come
All
out.
right, nice hit, New York.
Yep.
Sad. I was really cool first turn too.
I know. I'm so sorry. You would have
I was
gotten
gonna
it if I
cast
hadn't.
Swift Quiver, and then I was gonna
I
get
mean, if
combat
I'd been able to
spree.
jump 10 feet, it would have been over into round 1. Turn 1.
And we
You needed to
finished
get yourself a belt.
early.
If I had just been able to jump like 2 more feet, I could have just leaped up and just action surged wham wham. But yeah, it's fine. Now the rest of you all got to contribute, and New
All
York
right,
got
let's
to
see.
knock
I've
some
got
sense.
this. Here we go. So I'm going to sign off the stream.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching. Tune in
So,
next week to find out what happens with the next candidate.